You need a great opener, like somehow we're adults. Do.
We can record that right
some
now.
Some kind of like.
We can record that right now.
Everybody be quiet.
Somehow we're adults.
Are recording now?
Yeah, we've been recording.
To Coors Light.
Bear.
Thank you, Robby. Bring your beers.
Bear.
Are we gonna collect caps this time?
Yep.
That's what we're doing. I don't know what it is, but I fucking love these kind of bottles.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Like the beer just comes out of it better.
Well, it's because it's a big, open, like wide mouth bottle.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's exactly
Really?
what it is.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get more air out.
You got a better
This
airflow.
is news to me. Wow.
Science.
Just, wow. Just more air.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why haven't all the beers done it?
Well,
are you doing?
A lot of them have, but it's still easier to just
What's mine say?
put them in cans. I guess I don't fucking know.
Oh, I didn't realize they have like things on them. They have like hippie words. Yours says vibes.
Yeah. They all say something different. Vibes, chill, cool,
Look,
nights.
nights.
Yeah.
Wyatt, maybe don't drink so much.
Views.
Why don't you work for Coors Light?
Because they're well. If I did, I'd want to work for them in Golden, Colorado at the factory.
I'm gonna say what I just said again.
There can be a sentence made out of the four of these, and I'm trying to find the worst way to do it.
Vibes,
What?
nights,
Jams.
Views. With using those 4 words, make a sentence.
Oh.
Can I can add other words?
No.
Jams, views, nights, vibes. I don't know. This doesn't make a sentence, Robby.
View, vibes jammed into nights.
You know, you said into. You can't. You goddamn son of a
All right,
bitch.
well, adding
best I
what?
could do.
Okay. Add small words.
Okay.
Between.
Come views us jamming these vibes into these nights.
No, make it inappropriate.
No, make it okay. Believe me, you don't want to view me jamming my vibe in your night.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Now your turn, Robby. Why are you so far away from the microphone?
He's thinking. He thinks loudly. You don't want it to pick up.
So jams.
The vibes I get at night from jamming all these views. I don't know.
From
The
viewing
vibes
what
I-
from viewing what I
Something
jam.
along that line. I don't know. It's there. Someone will get it.
Coors Light's gonna be. They're gonna change the words if they hear about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay because we're sponsored by Buffalo Trace.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
We are indeed.
We're not sponsored by Buffalo Trace. Did you get that? Did you get that reference, Robby? The
It's a running joke on the podcast.
It is now because one of the first, not the first, it was the podcast where we came up with the challenge. Cody brought a handle, like the big bottle of Buffalo Trace, and we drank like half that bottle that night. And we were so hammered, and Wyatt, just like as many as opportunities as he could, would be like sponsored by, like we would say something and we'd fuck it up, and we'd be like sponsored by Buffalo Trace. Like no, it's not sponsored by anybody. And then like he would just start saying like sponsored by random.
We're
shit.
not. I'm just trying to get them to.
Okay. Can you email them? Maybe instead of just saying these things.
One day. Today is not the day.
We'll make up a theme song for them.
Well, like you said before, you said I am a great procurator of ideas.
It's a good idea.
Terrible implementer of them.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I probably won't ever act on it. So no.
Well, you're putting it out into the ether.
Got good ideas for stuff. Like today, my idea was Tori was talking about how women's clothes pockets are too small. I was like, let's just start a clothing line for women. All the same stuff, just with normal sized pockets.
Bro, that might take the fuck off.
You mean a purse?
No.
Yeah, somebody asked me that the other day. They're like, "Why do you think that
Men have bigger pockets, carry smaller
they have
purses.
they have small pockets and they don't have any back pockets?"
Because the clothing companies and the purse companies have a deal.
Yeah, because the purse companies would not be very happy if the clothing companies gave them places to put stuff.
Did you hear what Robby said? Robby said men have very big pockets and very small purses. He's not wrong.
It's not wrong. My purse is like a small clutch.
Well, because a man carries everything truly essential in a wallet in the back pocket. Everything essential to a woman is carried into a massive purse.
Robby, microphone. Bring it up to you.
I can hear it.
Yeah, you sound far away. Point it, like talk into it though.
Gotta get close
right
to your
there.
face. Like you're trying to... never mind. Yeah, that. Like close enough you almost lick it when you talk.
Yes.
That's what she said.
Regardless, I think so many of the clothing places make purses too, and then like it's such a big thing with women's clothes that they're supposed to be like pressed up against them, and they only really give them back pockets, which is weird. You would think that they'd be more apt to use their front pockets because most girls want their like butt to pop. So it's like if you put a phone there, it like takes away from your ass.
Yeah, but most of the girls
Weird.
I see, they they have room for like a chapstick in the front pocket, and then they keep their phone in their back pocket.
Yeah,
And it sticks like halfway out.
yeah. They should make them with better pockets.
Yeah.
But women,
I mean,
I
have
don't
you
know.
seen a girl with a dress with pockets in it? They are so fucking excited when it's got pockets. They want to tell everybody about it.
What would you name the said business?
I don't know.
Holes for hose?
No. Something about being deep because it's gonna have deep pockets. Maybe that's the name, Deep Pockets.
That's what I was
We'll just
gonna say.
call
Yeah.
it Deep Pockets.
There you go. Keep it
Mommies
simple, stupid.
with deep pockets.
Mommies with deep no
Maternity pants.
maternity pants.
Well, that's a style more than anything.
That's a style.
Maternity pants, yeah,
Yeah.
Like
because it's what women who are pregnant wear. It's like saying like we should name a shirt place called T-shirts. It's like okay, it's T-shirts is its own like thing. It's
okay.
a line of
Okay,
clothes.
that makes sense. Okay.
Like yeah,
It's like
so
those T-shirts that come out that are meant for like dad bods.
I still
that
think
fit good up here.
I want,
I want
some of those.
listen. My birthday's coming up. There's a whole brand I've done picked out. I've been talking about it. I love plain T-shirts.
Soft plain T-shirts.
Me and Robby. I don't know about this. If you remember this, Wyatt. What? You need another beer?
Yeah.
Cool. You have a microphone.
I know. I'm trying not to be interrupting.
So instead, you stop everything to point it.
You stopped,
Oh,
motherfucker.
no, nobody can see him pointing at
It's
his beard.
charades.
But me and
I need a beer. Could do that.
Yes,
no, we
please.
need to program a beer where at one end of this, so you can
We
be
do.
like instead of that noise playing. I should have hit this shorter one, but
Need a
instead
beer.
of that one playing, it was just like beer me.
I'll make it happen.
Yeah. No, do you remember? I don't know if Robby ever told you, but me and Robby had an idea for a business because we have the perfect last name for it. It's a luxury men's underwear line
Yeah.
and socks,
Okay.
right? And the reason being
Laycock socks.
Laycock and socks. Yeah.
Laycock and socks.
It'd be like I
Love
was
it.
thinking. I thought about it because I went to Victoria's Secret once, and obviously not for me.
Yeah, you know it's weird that you go in there still for your mom.
You goddamn pervert.
It was your grandmother actually.
Yeah. Much better. Much better. Well, my grandma.
no, don't just say it. Don't.
Grandma's dead, so this is a little awkward.
No longer
Just take
G-string,
the
that's
joke.
just a
Keep rolling.
clothesline.
Don't add things to it.
Was it an open casket?
What do you think we were there for? No, I'm just kidding. Why do you think it's called a G-string for grandmother?
God.
It's no longer a G-string, it's a clothesline.
So, Jesus Christ, it's amazing that people listen. So I was there and I was like, "There's no men's equivalent for this." I was there. I was like, "Dudes will wear the same pair of drawers forever until they're literally like falling apart before they get."
Well, yeah,
new
I
ones."
was talking about that the other day. I was just talking about like Tori having like stuff, lingerie and stuff, and she was like, "You never put it on for me." I was like, "Cause they don't make it.
Right.
Like, if you find some, buy it. I'll fucking wear it."
They do. They make men
And,
thongs.
Well, she was like, "Well, the closest thing to lingerie for you is like boxers. Like, I love it when you wear your boxers." And I'm like, "Really?"
Wait,
Like,
tell everybody listening why they love it when you wear boxers, Wyatt.
it's-
Because you never wear underwear.
Well, but it makes sense. Like,
we have that on camera too.
Shut up. But it makes sense to me because like there isn't like a men's lingerie out there. So the closest thing to lingerie that I've ever worn in front of her is my boxers.
The next closest thing is nothing.
No, I take
underwear.
a piece of floss And
I make cool designs on my penis. Oh, and we've gone there already. Okay.
It's like a puppet.
You want to see it?
But what?
Pretty sure we've all seen it. We don't need to see it again.
Does Robby know about that?
Yes, I do know about that.
Yeah, okay. So, but no, so Laycock and socks, that would be a cool thing. Like men's luxury underwear.
I think so.
And they're like nice socks too. Because like, what's the thing that men wait until they're completely falling apart? And we would advertise it to women with boyfriends.
Yeah.
Because dudes aren't going to go there. But if a girl, like, and then make it it'd probably be better as like its own separate thing inside of Victoria's Secret.
No.
Yeah, because dudes are going in there anyway with their girlfriends. They don't want to. Dudes that go into
Yeah,
Victoria's
they would
Secret
have
don't
like
want to
a-
be there.
like
But if
a-
they have
next
It would be
to-
like a section of
Oh,
like
yes.
Cocks and socks.
in the corner of Victoria's Secret,
Yeah, just be like one
Yes.
stand that has stuff, not like a whole like
because
department.
dudes are going in there anyway with their girlfriends, and every dude that walks into Victoria's Secret feels the
Yeah,
same
think
way.
about it. They walk past that booth, they're just like, "What? Like for
Yeah.
men? I'm like,
Oh,
shit,
this
I'll get something for
this
myself."
is super comfortable. Oh, a dude actually put these together and actually thought about me wanting room for my lovely lady lumps. Like, I'm glad that there's like, what is this? Like, yeah, and then they'd be like, oh, and then make them reasonable too. That's the important part, because if you make them $45, every dude's gonna be like, yeah, fuck that.
I mean, if they're worth $45,
But
though.
if they do a deal wrapped in with like girls' panties, because then if you're there and you're there with your girlfriend, because if you walk into Victoria's Secret, you're there,
If she buys 5 pairs of panties, you get 1 pair of boxers for free.
or like two
No,
or
have
three
you ever
pairs of
been
panties.
in there when they have a sale on like underwears or bras? It looks like a small child went in there and did their laundry. It's just everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
is in the right spot.
No, yeah, shit's thrown all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Beer burps.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. It's like shit's everywhere. And every dude's the same way. Where they walk in there and they're literally just like, I'm not a creep. I'm here with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
not
no,
a creep.
I wander around and play with the mannequins.
Fondle the mannequins, do you, Robby?
No.
I like to hide in the racks and just whisper things to
Scare people?
Just be like, that's not gonna fit.
Damn, what? Oh man.
That
Just
says
give like
S.
a bad eyeball to everyone like shopping there. Go. Ugh.
Like girls just like looking at something. She's like touches something. And you just look at her and you're like,
That's
you
not your
don't even
color,
say
honey.
anything. Like the whole day, you just spend a whole day in there. You don't even say anything. Just trying to see how fast you can kick it out. You go,
Just walk away.
or you see one girl and you're like, That'd be fun. I mean, how fast would you get kicked out though?
I hope quick.
Probably pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then yeah. It's weird, isn't it? What is like their target market? I would say it's like high school level girls, because they're all in shopping malls.
I guess. I don't know.
Because
Tori, I mean, my girlfriend shops there. Or I'm sorry, my fiance shops
you
there.
saw it.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Colton, we forgot to turn the lights on.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
I just realized it too. Hit him with a sauce.
I wondered why the lighting was dog shit in here.
Thank
Let there
you.
be light.
Much better.
He's the Jesus of my podcast. Or would that be God?
I don't fucking know.
Jesus has miracles too.
Yeah, but he didn't make light.
Same thing. Same person.
Let there be light.
It's a trinity.
Let there be light was God, right? But no, like to me, it's
I
like
am Morgan Freeman.
like think about it, like Hollister. When's the last time you went into a Hollister or an Aeropostale?
Never. I only store close to like that kind of a place that I've been into is American Eagle, and that was to look for 1 pair of pants, specifically just pants. Didn't like. I even tried to like browse around, and I was like, none of this. I don't wear shit like this.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to have a style. I just need a fucking comfortable T-shirt and a pair of jeans that look nice.
But they've captured the youth. They have captured the past puberty before graduation. of high
If you
school.
don't have the newest shirt that they have in the store, then you're
Right.
You're out of style. You're
Right.
out of fashion. You're
Right.
old news.
Right. I don't. And then you walk in there and you just choke on cologne the whole time.
Let me
God.
spend $40 to $50 on a pair of ripped jeans.
Oh, they're more than that. They're like fucking $80, $90.
Why I don't shop there?
Right, exactly. Literally. And then all it is too is marketing for them once you buy it, because all their shit says their shit on it.
Yeah.
You're buying it just because it says their
You
name
think
on
they'd
it.
be cheaper because you're giving them free advertising.
You know what the shittiest part is? Is I was fucking hook, line, and sinker wanting that shit when I was in high school.
Oh yeah.
Like we'd walk
Those are
in
the
those
only
stores.
jeans I would wear.
Yeah. Walking in those places, and I was like, man, I need the cologne, I need the shirts, I need the shell necklace thingy. I need
a
it all.
puka necklace.
I had one pair and I could barely fit into them for very long.
Yeah, but like the one, they don't even have fucking zippers. There's like 5 buttons. You know how annoying it is when you really have to piss?
That's why I
You
don't
gotta
buy stuff with
unbutton
buttons.
5 buttons? God damn. And they're tight too. They're tight pants too. So you're like when you unbutton them, it's like get them off, get them off, get them off, get them off. Like I don't know. Like it's just they've captured that market. I haven't been into one in forever. It amazes me they're still going on. But like when you go to like a high school or something like that, you see high school age kids. You see that shit, and I'm literally like, dude, in like 10 years, you're gonna look like a homeless person walking around because that's comfort.
Oh,
I dress for
See,
comfort.
that's where
now.
like it comes down to like my favorite materials or like stuff like 511 make that rip stop stuff.
yeah.
Oh, the stuff that doesn't rip. Wait, 511 doesn't rip.
No, it's not like ripless. It's just rip stop. You know, like the square military style pants and whatnot,
Yeah.
like the tactical stuff. Like that material is amazing because it's usually
Like the
He
pants
likes
I gave you.
Like
kind of
thick
like that.
canvas
Yeah.
material.
Yeah, I know they got the little squares on them. I've never heard it called rip stop.
Like what you would cover a generator with if you wanted to keep it out of the weather. That's the kind of pants Robbie likes to wear.
They're super comfortable. That's all I wear.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, yours are stretchy though.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mine are-
511.
They
for-
make them. They make tech pants out of different stuff.
Yeah.
But
So for people listening, 511 is like a. I mean, is it just clothing or is it?
No, it's a military supplier.
Yeah.
They do
So it's like
boots,
military style clothing, but
gloves,
like
plate
military
carriers.
police. Yeah, but like they make
Socks.
really nice
Mhm.
clothes.
pants,
They make.
shoes.
They're expensive. But.
A lot of first responder clothes they make. Like they make the clothes for like EMS, police.
They
fire.
make like tactical clothes.
Yeah.
Best way to say it.
Yeah.
Right. And their shit's comfortable as hell though. Like really enjoyable. Like the pair of pants I wore yesterday, they were an older pair, right? They have like lots of pockets and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't think there's many kids probably in high school that are wearing shit like that.
No.
Because that shit's
It's not cool.
it's not fashionable.
Yeah.
It's only
Too many
fashionable.
pockets. You were unfamous.
It's only fashionable to other like dads that are just like, oh, how many pockets? There's 5
No.
pockets before you even get to your knees.
This reminds me of something I heard Daniel Tosh say one time. He said he's got the solution. What we do is we take brand new jeans, we give them to the homeless people, we let them break them in, take them back and wash them. That way, we can clothe the homeless and they'll still be out of style.
Bro, was that on a special or was that just on like Tosh Point?
I think that was on a special, yeah.
Bro, Daniel Tosh, I fucking miss that dude.
Yeah.
I forget about Daniel Tosh.
I think Tosh.0 just went on YouTube instead of being on Comedy Central. I don't know for sure. I haven't watched TV or actually like looked into it, but
You think he did what?
like he basically what his show is or was is what any YouTuber can now do.
But his was like ridiculousness, but for people who have really fucked up humor.
Yeah, like even ridiculousness, like that's like it's cool because it's Rob Deerdeck, but
It's
that-
AFV.
It's still it's AFV.
It was
It's-
TikTok. It was TikTok, but someone's narrating it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of reading a comment, he'll just say the comment out loud while
Right.
you
He'll
watch it.
professionally like make
Yeah.
a joke about it. He's fucking hilarious though.
Yeah, very smart businessman, Rob Deerdeck.
Mm-hmm. He's done a lot of stuff, and he basically told them how he's going to run his show.
That's why he stepped out of his
Bro,
show.
you
He
guys-
started running a bunch of businesses.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember Fantasy Factory?
Ugh.
The best.
Hell yeah. Or
Robin,
Robin
Big. Yeah, Robin Big was the
R.I.P.
shit.
Hey, for Rob.
Big Black.
Or Big Black, sorry. For Rob.
What?
For Rob and Big Black. R.I.P. Big Black. This round's for you.
Who is he sponsored by?
Robbie, just keep the microphone.
Kind of thinking. Leave me alone.
I know, but you've been like,
You can you can lean back, just pull it into your face.
yeah, like Rob, it moves.
Okay, or don't. I don't care. This
Well, you
is
just
your
gotta-
world, Robbie. I'm
there's
just living
probably-
in it.
there's-
No, it was
a
like
lot
one
of
of
people-
those enlarging penis pills. It was a it was
like
the
Extends?
bigger, yeah, I think
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
them,
yeah,
the
yeah,
bigger,
yeah.
blacker pill, and he was so excited about it.
He's so funny, man. I need to go back and watch. Bro, is that on a streaming service? Can you find out?
Robin Big?
Yeah,
Probably.
because if it
I
is,
would imagine.
Let me tell you about
I
my
don't know.
best friend. She's the one.
Who owns MTV? Just get their service. It's probably
People.
in
Hey, whatever
their
happened to
history.
his cousins
Looks like
too?
it's. What is this?
I think they still run their own clothing
People,
line.
Let me tell you about my best.
Apple TV.
Amazon Prime. I see it on Amazon Prime Video too, but those are like per episode.
Yeah.
MTV
I mean, I'm sure you can buy a
has
whole
it.
season if it's on Prime.
Yeah, MTV has it.
What's fuck MTV? God, that show was amazing, bro. We would rewatch episodes of that show knowing what had already happened just because it was that good.
My
Whatever
favorite
happened
was
to-
when he got the miniature pony. That's the best fucking episode. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Christopher Big Black Boykin.
I wonder if BB Brand's still around. Look at him in a suit right there. R.I.P. When did he die?
2017.
Damn.
Feels like it was longer ago than
It
that
was
in my head.
45.
He was only 6'6". I thought he was bigger than that.
What?
Deer Dick's short though.
I know 6'6" is big, but like they made him look like he was 7'11".
He's only
They made him look like
Rob
Shaq.
Dyrdek was short.
He's only 5'7", Deer Dick.
Yeah. How much? So his cousin, Chris Pafaf. I don't know. I don't remember how to pronounce his name.
Him?
The one. Yeah,
Paf.
the one. Yeah, the one who
Drama.
owns. Yeah, Drama. Yeah. R.I.P. No, I'm just kidding. I know he's still alive, but he runs that clothing company.
Young and Reckless.
Young and Reckless,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I used to want their clothes really bad because I just liked that name. Young and Reckless was cool.
Yeah, I remember I saw it on the episode of Fantasy Factory where he was like starting that. And
Yeah.
I was like, that's cool. I want his clothes because it was on TV.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Not even just because it was on TV. It's like I really like Rob Dyrdek. That's the power of
I
influence,
love
bro.
the show so much. I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll buy them. Like, I don't even care how I look at them or what they look like.
And the
Like,
shirts looked cool.
I used to like Deer Dick because of DC. I was a big DC kid when I was growing up.
Yeah,
An Alien Workshop.
Yeah.
I didn't like DC shoes. They were like clunky.
yeah, I didn't like.
Yeah, they were like
Found the
skater
wrong
shoes.
pair.
Yeah. Huh?
They had some other styles too.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
most people think of DC shoes, they see those giant, thick ass, giant shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the old school Etnies back in like elementary.
Bro, do
Yeah.
you remember was it Fantasy Factory or Robin Big? But you remember when Rob Dyrdek did the commercial for DC's in the plane where they were like doing that thing to make it have like zero gravity, and he had like the shoes were like floating, and he would like hold them, and he was floating too.
The launch of his new brand.
Can you pull that picture up? That's fucking. And when I think of DC shoes, I think of that picture, and that's iconic. And then I also think about wearing shoes that just don't make sense how big they are. Shoes,
No, actually,
plain.
I don't remember that episode.
Like them
You don't remember
oversized white shoes
I'm sure once you show me, I
people
will.
are wearing now.
'Cause I watched a lot of that.
Plain. Can you
Right
turn
there,
it like plain?
Right there. Yeah, the blue squared up. One more. Yeah.
That one.
Excuse me. Sorry, everyone that we're listening. We're trying to pull up the video of the Dyrdek collection. I guess it was with NASA. Oh, the zero gravity plane.
0G. They're out of Florida.
It technically never even went into zero gravity. It just
It gives you
fell.
moments. It gives you moments of
It
weightlessness.
flies in a parabola.
I don't know what you just said.
It flies in a parabola.
What's a Isn't that a math term?
It goes like this.
Can you say that into words for people that
I
are
can't.
listening?
No. Okay. So it goes. It goes at a really high altitude, and then they drop really fast.
Uh-huh.
And while you're dropping, you experience weightlessness because like
Don't they change? I think it
You're
has something to do with like the
falling.
air. Because look at them, they're like fucking flying.
yeah, because it's like you're falling faster than the plane's falling inside the
Bro,
plane.
in the
so
video-
it makes you float.
Oh, they had Travis Pastrana, right?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
No.
What's that dude's name? The dude from Monster Energy. He's like the drifter. Ken Block?
Yes.
Yeah, Ken Block. That was dope
much-
though. When I remember watching that, and I was just like, well.
That like bottom of the pool looking style.
Oh, so you see they're in a special room. So it's got something to do with the cabin pressure or something like that, or like how
the
they're
sign
adjusting.
that just said oxygen.
Well, that's in case somebody needs oxygen, I guess. But it's got something to do with that.
It could have.
God, science is fucking crazy, man.
Hey,
The
Colton,
fact that people can just
Look-
come up with shit like that.
look up if you could like get tickets to do that and how much it costs.
A zero gravity room?
Yeah, the 0G.
It's probably expensive as fuck, bro.
Zero G home.
Oh, it's like a Go 0G. Book now.
That looks like the same. Yeah, that's the same company.
Yeah, same shit, bro.
Yeah.
Book now.
Book a seat. Let's see.
Bro, I'm like hella
You can
hyped
get
right now.
gift
I'm like
cards for that.
$8,200.
Oh
Christ.
my god!
Fuck. Go back up.
Per
Go back
person.
up. $8,200 per person. That is 5 hours though.
With
Yeah,
15
see,
parabolas.
Parabolas.
Good job, Wyatt.
Wyatt. I'm actually relatively impressed that Wyatt said it does parabolas.
Yeah. That's what it goes like this.
15 per hour.
It does. Anyone listening, it does a parabola, which is, AKA, if you're listening and can't see it, like this.
Yeah, I'll do it for the kid.
What's the closest city?
It's like the people doing. What's that?
Colorado.
What's that thing called? Where you're like,
The worm?
Texas.
No,
Like-
the worm's when you're on the ground.
yeah, worms when you're going. What's that?
That's I don't
The little
know.
arm thingy when you're dancing like break
Kennedy
dancing.
Space Center.
There it
There
is,
you go,
okay.
right there. October 23rd,
Bro, we can do it for my birthday.
$8,200.
Yeah, okay.
I want everyone to
You
crowd.
wouldn't feel weightlessness. Stand
I
in front
want
of my
people
car.
to
Is that
crowdfund me to go into
wait,
that.
is that per person or is that like
That's for the flight, 5 hours.
okay? How many people can you bring?
Let's see.
Where does it take me to? Does it take me back there? Because I want to go.
Oh,
I
is
want to
that
like
per
land in
flyer?
Colorado.
One flyer.
So everyone listening, Colton he clicked on it and Kennedy Space Center. It's on the other side of
Okay,
coast
we're
of
gonna
Florida.
start a GoFundMe to do this. We need $41,000.
It's $41,000 for 5 people to do it for 5 hours.
Jesus.
We'll
Mr.
break
Beast,
that-
if you're
break-
listening, please help us.
Mr. Beast, if you're
Well,
listening.
no, only 40,000 of it's for the
Let's
gas.
see, 41,000 divided by 5
Oh
divided
my
by 5.
God.
So listen, it's actually a really good. It's only $1,640 an hour
Hold on, these dude.
for 50 people.
For
Yes,
50
Colton,
people.
it does scale. Oh,
410,000.
oh, do you guys want to hear some shit? Do you guys want to hear some shit I saw yesterday? So Daniela sent me a house on Realtor.com. She sent me a house. It's in Miami. It's $48 million.
Are you guys about a house?
Podcast ain't doing that great. Wyatt, we drink a light beer from the fucking gas station. I'd be like, this is a Dom Perignon. I don't even know what I just said, but regardless.
It's a type of champagne.
I don't even know if I said it right though, and that's how poor I am. We pull folk. Regardless. So it was a $48 million house in Miami. It's gorgeous. It's like a fucking just like not technological. It is a like every design flaw of this thing was perfect. Like it was like an architect built it. And we like looked at, because you know how on Realtor.com it'll show you what the estimated payment is for like a 30-year mortgage. Monthly payment on this house, $233,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. So every month you're paying
Right.
for your
So-
mortgage with the amount of money it would take for you to buy a normal middle-class family's house. Every month you're paying for your mansion.
Let's I found out today. I guess you guys know the Lazy Days mansion.
Yeah.
The people who own the RV place.
Lazy Days is an
Days.
RV like dealer
So
in Central Florida.
They sold the house, or they're trying to sell the house. And
Biggest house on Lake Thonotosassa.
They were asking for $22 million.
They're asking for more than
There's an indoor pool, an outdoor pool. There's a like a boat dock, a 2-story boat dock. There's a 20-car garage, and they have
that. A plane at the top of the garage.
5 people employed to take care of like the land, and then 3 people employed to just take care of the inside of the house.
What? Yeah, Colton, can you pull it up? Yes, thank you. Yes.
I've never seen
It
the
is
back,
a
but that's
fucking palace.
Beautiful.
Have you never seen pictures? It has a go-kart
No,
track.
I've
Wyatt
only ever
has
drove-
Wyatt has a go-kart track.
Oh my gosh.
Has a go-kart track. Paved
Oh, and there's
go-kart track.
There's a two alley bowling.
Okay.
2-lane bowling alley.
All right.
There's
So everyone listening,
You're blowing my mind.
this was the biggest house on Lake Thonotosassa in Florida. So Lake Thonotosassa is just like this nice lake in Central Florida. It is fucking got mansions all the way around it. It's got a mansion community like next to it. But this was the biggest house ever built on the lake. It is giant. It has like a paver driveway, not a paved driveway, a driveway that is just pavers, but it's like long as fuck. Like you can't really see the house from the road because it's got like bushes and shit in front of it. Like, dude, it's so nice. They have a jogging track around the outside of their property.
You know what I don't get is my grandpa went into the RV business like the same time they did, and he knew the guy, and he'd tell him how like they were making $1 million a day at one point. And I'm like, what?
See,
What
if I
happened?
had a
Your grandpa?
go-kart
What
track,
happened to our
I'm
RV
sorry, but
business?
all my friends would have broken necks because I want to run you over.
If what? Say that again. If we had our own.
Go-kart track?
Oh
Bro.
my gosh!
Wyatt, that's the fucking study. Colton just pulled up a picture of. So first of all, the guy's name was Don Wallace. It's a 36,000 square foot house. It sold for $22 million, but they put it up for sale for more than that. It was like $50 million that it was for sale for.
My other question is,
Pull up. Go to YouTube.
with that price tag,
Colton, go
does
to
it come with
YouTube.
all the cars in it?
No, they sold them to you know Mecum auctions or Mecum auctions, however they say it.
Yeah.
My dad said he was driving past one day and they had 5 trailers out there, Make-em trailers, waiting to take his car's auction.
Wow. Co-owner, Lazy Days RV Mansion. So you can find the video that it was for sale for, and if you find that, the shit was crazy, bro. It might be that 3-minute video. Try that. Yeah, this fucking house is retarded. It doesn't make any sense. There's a fountain that you like have to drive around. Like, just look at that shit. That's insane. The pool outside. That's coming up from the lake. The funniest part. I can't wait to tell people about this. The lake that it's on. I can't wait to tell people about this.
It's nice to look at, but don't ever go in.
No, don't ever go in the lake. It's disgusting. It's just disgusting. It used to be an old sewage drain off, actually.
Did you know that? It's all the runoff for the surrounding area.
Did you know it used to be a sewage drain?
I believe that.
Yeah, the river that runs into the lake that makes the lake what it is was a sewage drain off. But this fucking house is just like, yeah,
It's safe.
That's insane.
It's safe to swim in there.
The dining room table costs more than most people's houses. I just want people to know that are listening. That's the study's insane. Imagine having like a whiskey in there, smoking a cigar,
gosh.
reading a book, or like, I don't know, what do? Watch Fox News, I guess, if you're in there. You're that fucking rich.
I'd be scared to do anything in this house. I don't.
Why?
Because it would look out of place and all. It would ruin the.
you
Look
think-
at how beautiful it is.
Look at the fucking tub, bro. The bathtub. It's got gold fucking bathtub fixtures. What in the app? Is that a balcony in the bathroom?
Nope. All right, I'm done. Nope.
What?
Too much space for purses. Too many space for shoes. I'm done.
Bro, that's the bathtub has a
But
fucking walk-around
Robbie, you
thing.
can afford all that.
The
if you can
walk-in
afford
closet
this
is
house.
2-story.
I don't need all that.
Look at the garage. Look at the,
I know
look at the
my
plane.
needs.
Plane in the garage.
Oh,
a plane at the top, like it's like a biplane. But so there's fucking
GTs,
4 GT, 2 an older one and a newer
Porsches.
one. Porsche,
Ferrari.
Yep. God damn.
There ain't no F-250s.
I'm gonna go start selling RVs. Oh, look at the man cave, bro. It looks like an old school diner with the red.
The old
That's
fridge.
badass.
That's
Bro, imagine that being a podcast
See,
studio.
now that
Dude.
Like a legit
Bowling
goal.
alley. There it is,
Oh
bowling
my
lane.
Christ.
2-lane bowling alley.
Oh my Christ.
family ball.
Look, it's got fucking. They have shoes for people that show up.
Its own gym.
The gym. Look at the gym. Look at the gym.
You said for people that show up.
Right, like randoms. Not like it's not like, oh, I own this
So
house. I have my
someone's
own
gonna
pair.
randomly show up at your house like that?
Yeah, for rent. Like if you. Hey
man, we're here to use bowling alley.
My kid and his friends are coming over.
You really want to show up? You go to family bowl.
No, I'm saying, Robbie. I'm saying like a dude can have it. Like his son can have a new friend over for the first time he's ever been there, and he has a pair of bowling shoes for him. That's fucking crazy.
Not if I owned it. You bring your own.
Right, exactly. That's
Do
what
I
I'm
get to
saying.
keep the
That's
shoes
richest.
afterwards?
What I'm saying is that's the richest shit ever. Is you buy shoes for people who don't actually even fucking live there.
Speaking
Or-
of bowling, you remember back in the day?
I'm
Which-
still enticed
which
by this video,
side?
Robbie. It's so hard
Back
for me to
when
pay
we used to
attention.
go all the
There's an
time during the
outside
summer.
dining
Yeah.
room. There's an outside indoor dining room. How does it make any
That was a good
fucking
time.
sense? There's an outdoor indoor kitchen. I don't even understand that.
Just think comes to mind. Family ball.
Yeah, every time you
I
screw something up, you go fuck. It was,
Yeah.
Everybody'd scream, "Family ball!"
Watch your mouth.
Family bowl, watch your mouth. Bro, that house is insane. Oh, that house is insane. And there's still so much. It has a guest house. Everybody listen. It has a guest house. That's insane. And people used to put their shit water inside that pond or lake. Okay, now that I'm depressed.
People have, you know what regular people have for
Fucking
guests?
a lot of issues. That's what, Robbie. Regular people, you know what they have to do? They have to pay taxes. They don't have gold fucking fixtures on their goddamn fucking bathtub. You know what I mean? It's
You
like-
need that.
I don't not need it.
Well, it wasn't even the gold fixtures. It was the fact that it looked like it was like this giant room built just for that bathtub to be sitting in the center. Like nothing else, nothing on the walls, just a fancy ass room that has
Right.
one nice like single person bathtub.
I can't get over the 2-story walk-in
The
closet.
2-story walk-in closet's insane. It had the bathroom had a balcony, bro. You know what? I bet you it's just all Fiji water that comes out of the fucking bathroom. What do you want me to use? What do you want me to use? Tap water? Ugh.
Straight from the lake.
We don't use well water like poor people.
We have smart water to like wash our asses. Like they have bidets that shoots fucking smart water. It's the richest shit I've ever seen.
Oh god.
It's like, oh my god, you have a domestic tree in your yard? Gross. These are all from China, first world. 4 people died getting this tree here. Like, what the fuck? I heard.
How do we lead this topic again?
I don't even. It doesn't matter. Let it flow, Robbie. Just let it come out of you. Their garage is insane. Well, so I went to high school with the son, and okay, so this is all hearsay, but I'm gonna say it anyways. So the guy who owned it, he's like 75 now, something. He's like old as hell, and his wife was his current wife. She's like in her mid 30s, I think now, or early 30s. No, she's got to be in her mid to late 30s, maybe early 40s now. And so she,
check that.
it just dawned. Cool.
Not that one.
So, but not the one who just came up with a mugshot. Yeah, search a different name. So, but apparently his current wife is his ex-wife's niece.
Yes.
Yeah, and so she's like a supermodel, like fucking hot as hell. And then he had a kid with her, and I was like, jeez. Hey, and I was talking to Dad the other day. We saw something on the news. Go ahead, Robby. Okay, I'm going out.
Pretty sure that they also, someone very rich within the state of Florida built a home at the old Swan facility in Tampa. I remember Dad saying something about that.
I don't know, but I know we watched something. I was at his house the other day, our dad's house, and I picked up my dog from there. Colton has joined the chat. So that's gonna be like murder to somebody's ears that are listening to this. But
You're welcome.
so basically, there was this. Okay, I'll give Robby a moment. You good, Robby?
Yeah, bud.
So
They got me going.
It was just the interruption. It was.
I looked over, his face is beat red. I just.
Robby's just like, oh, did you hear about the new house that's over?
Oh, classic comedy.
You can't make that moment up. You can't make that up. You can't plan for that. You can't write
beats a well-timed burp or fart.
You can't write that down. You can't write that down in a board meeting on a whiteboard.
That was like
and
a
Colton,
video.
at this moment, have a belchy burp. Like,
No, it reminded me of this video I just sent everyone in
in a really fucked up group chat. Dude, I showed that to my wife the other day. She goes, I don't understand what's so funny. And I'm like, fucking dying laughing.
Wait, what group chat? Am I in this group chat?
You should be if you're not.
You never pay attention to your Instagram.
Oh, it's on Instagram. I'm probably in it. I just don't. I don't open
Hold on.
Instagram.
Play it again. Play it in the microphone again.
There.
That shit was so funny.
I'll show Wyatt the video. All right, you ready?
It's a guy like throwing. So I love that video so much.
That's like that video going through. It's people are saying I'm bisexual, I'm transsexual, whatever, and then it has a guy setting a cooler up on his truck bed. Goes, I'm fucked up.
Somehow we're adults.
Do.
So okay, going back to what we were talking about earlier.
What were we talking about earlier?
The mansion dude, right? Oh, so we were talking about. I wanted to bring this point up because it's important to me. There was a lady on the TV the other day who was like, I don't know, mid-30s, and she's an attractive lady,
Why
right?
was she on the TV?
That's weird. Why is
That's how
somebody on your TV?
You guys are you guys are
Like in
so
your house?
terrible. I hate you guys so much.
Why was a random lady in your house in her mid-30s?
On my TV too.
Yeah.
Why do I have a TV? I don't have internet.
That's a structurally sound TV.
So there's a lady on top of the television. But dad goes, he's like, you see that lady? Because he had the TV
Your
paused.
dad was there? That's weird.
Because my dad's got a DVR. Stop it, Colton. Stop. Let me get the story out, please. But so dad's like, he's like, you see the lady that's on the TV, because he had it paused because I was talking to him, and he goes, I was like, yeah, and he's like, well, she's married to a composer because she was singing, like a composer of music, and I was like, no, Dad, they're not called composers anymore. They're called like dudes who make beats, like whatever, like they're producers. No, he's like, no, he composes like classical music, and I was like, it's like, and he's the same age as her. He goes, no, he's 72, and I was like, she's like in her mid-30s, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, and I literally like stopped, and like my brain was flustered when he said that. And he goes, how the fuck is that legal? That's just prostitution. Like, you can pay for sex if you're married.
With
Yeah.
legal documentation.
You're paying for sex through marriage. That's legal. But if you pay for sex not married, that's not okay.
That boy's getting sucked up by somebody half his age. Good for him.
Well, it's just such an awkward thing. Like, could you do that if all of a sudden you had $100 million tomorrow? Could you like have a wife that's like, well, obviously, if you had a wife that's half your age, that's pretty bad.
You want to correct that question?
Wait about 20 more years before you do that.
So you're 75 in this scenario.
You got to be at least 36 for that to
I
work.
want to be with somebody.
At least.
So
At least.
we have 37.
That doesn't work in process.
18? Oh, that does work. Never mind.
It
Math's
does work.
hard. Math's hard.
Math is hard.
Brought to you by Coors Light.
Sponsored by Buffalo Trace.
Not sponsored by any of this place. But regardless, no, like I thought about it, I was like, man, that's really fucked. And I'm like, when I'm 75, like I don't want to be with somebody younger than me by like 3 years now. Like that's so different. Like I want to be with somebody my age that like wants the same shit that I want.
That's the thing, Ryan, is like we've never had that kind of money, so you can't understand the dynamic. He doesn't give a shit.
Nope. He's like, I'm going to
The
die in
beauty
like
of it
3
is
years.
He gets to do whatever he wants with her.
What's he want, some old lady cooter? No.
And then
he wants that
And then when she
pristine-
starts talking about her 30-year-old stuff, her problems, her friends, her drama, he can just go, here's 10 grand, go shop about it.
Go get brunch, get hammered with your other girlfriends.
Yeah.
You ever been to brunch
No.
when there's trophy wives there? It is so unbearable. It is because I did it once.
I avoid it.
I went to brunch one time, and the table next to us was like a team of 8 trophy wives there with their grandpa's kids. Like it was insane. Like first of all, none of them wearing bras. Just want to go out there and say that. And it was cold in this restaurant, and they were just so loud and obnoxious. I literally was like, "Oh,
How
this
did
is
you know? Did you ask them?
that they were loud and obnoxious."
No.
What do you mean?
But
They
they
were
were wearing
missing
bras.
articles of clothing.
It was very apparent. Let me
Ah.
just say that. It was very apparent. They're trophy wives. What do you mean? They're getting fucked by old geezers. They're trying to let everybody know. Like, hey,
Hey, my husband doesn't
This
care
prop-
as long as he doesn't know about it.
my husband says this property's for lease. He owns it, but he'll lease it to strangers. I'm just kidding. Regardless, though, like literally, like they were so loud and obnoxious. They're drinking mimosas on a Sunday, and they're like bird laughing, like. They're like, oh my god, he was wearing only Louis Vuitton. And I literally, it was awful. I literally was like, what? No reason, no wonder why these girls are out here away from their husbands, because their husbands want nothing to do with these bitches.
They're
Yeah.
busy.
Yeah, exactly. They're worried about. They're worried about my fixtures on my bathtub need to be solid 24 karat gold.
No,
I need a balcony
Hold
in
on.
my
This is
bathroom.
going,
Wait.
your dad. No.
What?
Here's the thing. All the
That's
money
like,
he
huh?
makes. I'm just saying, like, you're seeing like his eyes light up from that little piece of just whatever.
Your dad has
to make
2
sense.
smokers.
No,
and
remember,
there's just 2
remember
people
when
living in his house.
when he got that bug catcher with the little vacuum and just a light.
Yeah.
Not even a zapper.
Oh, yeah.
He just hangs it up there and he's just. Yep. And he's just so happy.
Your dad is
Yeah.
Your dad is fascinated by things like like when he got those assault
when it
guns.
serves a purpose.
I am too. That's why like, it doesn't take much to make me happy.
So I mean,
You don't need that much.
No, you don't need that much money to provide that either.
Yeah, dude. I still have that little fidget toy that you gave me
Yeah, I
on the
know.
other podcast, and that thing, I'll sit there and fidget with it for like an hour.
Yeah,
If there's nothing going on, like I love it.
it's fun.
And it's like what, like a $4 fidget toy?
Yeah, it's like $7 or $8, something like that. Yeah, it was
it's
cheap,
like-
cheap for nowadays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for nowadays.
Yeah, it's funny. I bought that so people wouldn't make noise because they were going like and playing with like the podcast stuff, and it was making noise. And I was like, okay, I need somebody if they're gonna fidget anyways. I need to get them to something they can fidget with.
Yeah.
You know what's fun to fidget with? The gas pump. Trying to make sure you don't get too much.
Or you wanna get exactly $12.50?
You know that's supposed to be-
You mean
cent
like half a
over.
gallon?
That's yeah. When you're like
Oh.
$11.99, you've been doing it's like $11.97, $11.98, $11.99, $12.01.
Every time.
God,
every damn time.
You know, I wish we could pay $11. I'd be okay with that if that same scenario happened and I was filling up my tank for $12.01. I'm okay with it. I'm not as mad. Right now, it's like
You're going down the block.
$112.
Yeah.
You're filling up a Prius, you know?
Yeah.
Gas prices are stupid. So, why is prostitution legal whenever it's through marriage?
Depends
Like
on
they
the
don't ask you.
country.
They, like when you
Depends
get
on the
when,
country.
When you get that's fair. But like in the United States, you don't like when you get married. There's not like a piece of paper saying like why are you getting married, and you have to like check a box like I love her. It's like only for sex. Like there's not a box for that. You know
Does
what I
it
mean? There's
matter?
not. No, exactly. But if you're having like, do you think prostitution should be legal?
Depends on your morals.
What do you mean depends on your morals? Do you think it should be legal?
No.
Why?
My morals. Because
so-
that sort of thing, based on me, is between a couple. Someone who actually has intent for a life together.
Oh, there's intent. When people
There
do that.
is intent, but
Yeah,
it's
but-
not what I'm thinking.
Okay, but regardless, like to me, they're gonna do it anyways. Like it's like drugs. Like to me, drugs should be like people are gonna do it regardless if it's illegal or not. Like
If God put it on this earth, it doesn't matter what you do. But
Well,
to a limit.
I mean,
to me, prostitution. Go ahead, Wyatt.
for like to go off of what you're saying, it would be like drugs. It would stop being like this dirty, unknown, like you just go find somebody and hope that you come back clean and hope that you don't get robbed. And
It'd be like
hope that-
you're right. It'd be like escape rooms. You'd
What?
just be like going through a plaza, and it would be like get blowjobs here.
I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying like it makes sense because like if you legalize drugs, there's no more. You can go get pure drugs from somebody who made it in a lab and knows exactly what's in it and can tell you all the ingredients.
The government they pay taxes.
If
They pay
prostitution's
taxes.
legal,
Yeah.
you can have like a nice whorehouse instead of like an underground one where
Right.
it's just
One that's got a bar.
No, because people are going to
Drug-addicted
abuse that
people.
from what you just said and you just said
Well, no,
about...
'cause-
No, you're going to have a drive-through for blowjobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Right? What's wrong with that?
You
Oh my
wouldn't go
God.
to it?
This
No!
is just like,
If the
this is
business
just like that movie
works.
Idiocracy. It's gonna be Starbucks.
Well, let's say if,
Yes!
if you weren't
Can I get a
married
grande
and didn't
schlob
believe
knob?
in what you believe in, and you were like, "Damn, I'm single, I'm fat, no one loves me." There's a drive-through for blowjobs.
Robbie,
Think about it.
Listen to me. Just because you don't believe with the product doesn't mean you have to not like. Just because you wouldn't buy the product doesn't mean it can't be a business.
But I guess the
Fair.
the main thing would be it would be safer for the women who are going to do it anyway.
I think prostitution should be legal. I'm never gonna buy a prostitute,
because-
but Joe Schmo who can't get laid because he's ugly as fuck can pay this hot chick $400 and he can get that thing. Otherwise, he's gonna be resentful as fuck at home and he's gonna be like, I can't fuck anybody.
but
and then,
if
and then he's
you-
gonna go kill people.
if you legalize it, it turns it into a business, and you can have a manager instead of a pimp.
I think
you-
drugs.
Aren't they
like-
the same thing?
The words
They
should say
are, but
around.
They're going
the
to yell
words-
at you and
but-
hit you.
But now they'll be bound by the law to like do things a certain way.
They get
with
401k.
the
They
instead
get
of just
they get health insurance, dental. You know what I mean? They get PTO. You know, pimps aren't giving that stuff right now. You know, there's no benefits.
You get paid time off. What are you
Right.
going to do in your time
There's no
off?
holidays.
I'm going to go...
There's no holidays right now for prostitutes. I'm just saying, I would never get one, but I don't think that it should be illegal for somebody who wants one to get one. It's okay for that same person who wants to have sex with somebody. It is okay to have sex with them with the idea that they're making a porno. That's okay. You're paying them to have sex with you on video. That's okay. But if you take the camera away, it's like, woo! Under arrest. You can't do that. No, that's fucking stupid.
I guess I don't think about it enough.
Like, where humans are animals, and just like fucking wild hogs, they're gonna bump uglies. It's just what's gonna happen. They're gonna have sex. So like, making sex criminal is like ridiculous to me. If it is a transaction where the lady goes, yeah, if you give me $500, I'll suck your dick, and the dude's like, cool, I'll give you $500 to have my dick sucked. That that is commerce. And they're transacting in business. And why does it the government be like, nope, can't do that, gotta videotape it? That's so stupid to me. You're making more. Tax the lady having sex with the dude, or maybe it's the other way around.
Does
Maybe
that
there's
thing come with mileage
but it would
on
work
it?
the other way around too. Like, what if
there would be a sales tax on her service?
right? Wouldn't
So you don't just give her like $200. You give her 275.
think about how much money, like as a percentage. the government would make off of fucking like prostitution if it became legal. Like if they legalized drugs and prostitution, they could stop like income tax.
It'll be it'll be
so
like what
much
happened in
money.
Colorado when they legalized weed in Colorado. They made so much money off of the taxes alone that they didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
They had so much. They were like, do we put it in the schools? Do we fix the roads?
Yeah,
Like, what do
schools.
we do?
I just don't think it should be. I just think it's stupid that it's illegal. It's like it's the oldest profession. It's what people are going to do regardless.
It's the oldest profession.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
You don't have to. History books.
Well, who
Beyond
wrote the
that,
history
too.
books?
Have you ever watched a documentary, Robby?
No, I'm like, yeah, that's a fair statement. Yeah.
It really is. It's the oldest profession, and like, I don't know, man. Like,
I mean, there's
It's just
people
what boys-
who aren't professional who
as
do
long
it,
as
so.
as long as humans have genitalia that and like chemicals in their brain that go like, oh hey, like that chick's hot, and when you think of some person as being as hot, you're like, I gotta fuck them. Like, you know what I mean? Like that. Like, as long as that's gonna be around, prostitution's gonna be around. What do you think, Wyatt?
No comment.
You're allowed to comment.
No comment.
You're on a podcast. What? You think it should be legal?
I don't know.
You don't think it should be legal? Prostitution?
No. I
He'd hurt himself or go broke.
It's Wyatt's just saying no because it's the only thing keeping him from paying for. No, I'm just kidding, Wyatt. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. His fiance. It's a joke. It's a ha funny. Wyatt would totally pay a dude to have sex with him.
I think I already said I do think it should be legal just because I think it would be safer for the people doing it, and it would just
That in and of itself should be worth it.
it would eliminate I don't know the way to say it, like the crime that is centered around that, like that wouldn't be an issue anymore. That would
Right.
be crime that's less stuff that the cops have to go out and worry about. They can go focus on better stuff that
Right.
matters.
Who
Like,
is it
that's-
hurting?
Yeah.
Who is it hurting?
Nobody.
That's my thing.
They say it's hurting the people who are doing it, but they're going to do it anyways. They will.
It's going to make it a safer environment for the people who are doing it, in my opinion,
Yeah,
like you said.
it's just like if you legalized like heroin and you can go down to the clinic and get your heroin for the day.
you don't have to worry about fentanyl being in
You
it.
go shoot up in front of the doctor and then you go to work.
Yeah, and maybe the and like businesses that would flourish during that would be like doctors' offices that like make it a cool place
Yeah,
to hang out with once you've done the heroin.
I don't remember what
Like a
country
pool
it is,
hall.
but there's a country that does that. You go down to the clinic, you get your heroin, you go to work, and you when you go there, you know that it's clean heroin. There's nobody put anything in it that's going to kill you, and they're giving you an amount that you're not going to overdose on.
They didn't make it in a Gatorade bottle behind a dumpster.
They're not going to give you this big vial and go, here, have a party. No, they give you your amount for the day.
Yeah, they dose you. They don't give you more than you can handle. You can't.
I'm laughing at the fact of clean heroin.
Yeah.
It's a very big thing, having clean drugs.
It's
than
like any
dirty
drugs.
No,
they cut it, they cut it,
I
they cut it, they cut it,
understand
they cut
that.
it, and
No,
then
it's just-
by the time you get it, it's like
mostly like baby powder.
just-
it's like
No, I don't
10%
see
heroin.
drugs as being
Not that I've
clean.
ever done heroin or plan on doing it. I just know from like reading things and the internet and just past
Believe
experiences.
everything on the internet.
No, I don't believe everything on the internet, but when it's backed up by like actual information,
when it's in a porn.
hey,
He believes it. Just kidding. Just kidding. Wyatt doesn't watch porn.
no.
I mean, I feel like the
What's a
coke
porn?
market alone would flourish because so many people are dying from fentanyl-laced coke nowadays.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. See,
Or
you can do
fentanyl
it with
laced
anything. Coke,
Xanax.
you
Yeah.
can do it with.
You mean like
fucking,
FDA regulated
Yeah.
drugs?
Yeah.
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 Which even though what they say was it melatonin isn't even properly
Because like,
dosed.
look at like all the states that legalize marijuana. It's like this crazy high like percentage in them now. It's like you can never get the same feeling from the stuff you get on the street that you do from those shops because it's all manufactured in a controlled environment where everything's made the way it's supposed to. Nobody's going here. Just add some like kitty litter to it real quick.
Who's the last person that smoked so much weed they die?
Nobody.
Exactly.
Unless it was laced.
But
Nobody's
but
ever
there's
died
enough
from
alcohol in
smoking
this
weed.
house that if one of you drank all of it, you die.
Yeah.
That's
wanna
legal.
make a bet?
That's I don't know. You don't know how much alcohol I have, Robbie. Regardless, that is not like what I'm saying. But you can go buy that at a grocery store.
Yeah.
You can go to the gas station. You can go to the liquor store. You can go to fucking If there's 1,000 businesses in this area, 900 of them serve a thing that if you overconsumed, you die.
Yeah.
But weed's legal, or what? Weed is illegal. I know it's like decriminalized or whatever, but still, it's like, why can't you go to the gas station and buy a fucking like eighth?
Yeah, or
know
just
what I mean?
like get a pack of joints, like a pack
Did I
of
say that right?
cigarettes.
I don't know measurements like that. Why can't you buy like is it a dime bag? I don't know how to spell. I don't know how it works.
Well, I would say like basically a pack of cigarettes, but
Right,
weed.
right, exactly. Why can't you buy that? You can cigarette gives you cancer. Literally says it on a warning label. Why can't they put a warning label on weed? It's like might get you high.
It's like you'll probably like feel real like
You might
this
need to
will
bu-
make your music awesome.
Bro, imagine imagine a label that says like you should probably buy Doritos with this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. See, they're marketing. You can just add a Doritos coupon. You get like $1 off a bag of Doritos
Right.
if you buy this
Right.
specific brand.
and just because weed's legal doesn't mean I'm gonna start smoking it. Maybe I will. But I don't. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. To me, it's
Well, and they like to say that
Ridiculous.
it's like because of kids and stuff, but like I remember being a kid. We got our hands on that shit whenever we wanted.
flashback to Robby's car.
Don't say.
Don't say it. Who's gonna hear it? You're gonna get in trouble. The high school gonna call you up. You got detention next time you come back.
No,
I just remember the highlighter
Our-
with the trap door and the highlighter.
our
cigarette
general
comes
manager will hear this, and then he's gonna come and be like, "I heard about what you did like 20 years ago."
I'm sure he's done way worse.
Out. Yeah, it is a normal thing for teenagers to drink and like smoke and do all those things too. Like every adult's like, you can't go out with your friends on a Friday night because I know what you gonna do because I did it. You know what I mean? Like that's normal.
Well, I remember being in high school and like knowing that my parents were like, "This is bad. You shouldn't do this." And then there was kids in school that were doing it.
As they
and
had a
were
beer,
they
were like
yeah.
tobacco was on the counter. Like
But-
you shouldn't do what I'm doing
but-
because you're just a baby.
But all these kids at school were doing it, and they were fine, and they were like having fun with it. And I was like, "Well, I know this is bad for me, but
Robbie, did you have your?
I really want to
Coors
try
Light?
everything." Like,
How many
Try one of
courses?
the other ones.
Okay, I see. Yeah, we're switching over to the Samuel Adams Radlers now.
Porch rocker.
Yeah. No, I agree, Wyatt. I think it's ridiculous that.
Ryan, bear me.
What beer?
Whatever you got.
What did you have last? How many
Coors.
Coors Lights have you had?
3.
Here's round 4 is these.
This one has a saying in it.
Let me see. Or are you gonna say it? You gonna say it? Say it. My bad, G. No, you say it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's cool.
This isn't a twist.
It's not?
No.
What
That's
the
why I grabbed that.
the axe of freedom is for. I shotgunned a water with that, Wyatt.
Ooh. It's like a lemonade beer, but like.
That's what a Radler is. You never had a Radler?
I don't.
I
know.
drink beer.
You ever been to like a German restaurant? Radlers are like a big like German thing. Don't throw the axe, Colton. Everybody listening that can't see what's going on, we have my bottle opener inside the podcast studio. Why it's on video? They could have seen it earlier. But my bottle opener on the podcast it looks like a little battle axe, and at the bottom of it's a bottle opener. It's fucking cool though, right?
Didn't you sharpen the axe end though?
No,
No.
someone did. Wasn't me.
It's just unnaturally sharp.
It's an axe, Wyatt. It would be ironic if it wasn't.
Well, for a bottle opener, I think you'd want it to be a little bit safer.
think- I
And
it's-
Because I
somehow
will
we're
cut-
adults.
I think it's supposed to. I think it's supposed to be a letter opener as well.
Hey, mine says cheers too.
Hey, look at that.
God damn it! Am I the only one not drinking one?
I didn't look at mine. What is it?
Yeah.
Cheers.
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 Why is it always beer? Someone didn't have their third Coors Light. I think it was Wyatt.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oops.
You're good. You're good. No, Wyatt. Drink.
It's okay.
I will
I can
will
do this.
slowly lop your arm off if you open that Coors Light right now.
Well, I can finish both of them before you're done lopping my arm
Well, I
off.
think everyone's had 3 because there's at least 12 of those up there now.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 12 up there.
Don't worry, we have another 15 pack.
We're good. These are pretty tasty.
Are they? I bought them. Samuel Adams Porch Rocker Lemon Radler. You know the name? I didn't even realize it was a lemon radler when I bought them. I saw Samuel Adams and it said Porch Rocker, and I was like, you know what? I trust Samuel Adams. Samuel's a reputable name. No one named Samuel's done me wrong.
Except the Boston Lager.
You don't like the Boston Lager?
No.
No.
You don't like? Well,
Floridian.
That's good.
When I buy a variety pack, those are the only I save those for last or I drink them first. That way I can get them out of the way.
Really?
Yeah.
I like them.
Ew.
What does it taste like? I mean, like
I like
why?
pretzel
What is
beer.
What's the
I
taste?
like weird shit that's just
Yeah,
good.
Robby drinks extra IPA, Torpedo brand extra
I
IPAs.
drank that once.
Oh God, those
Once.
are. Yeah, but I had a sip, and I'll just never let you live it down. That shit was so fucking gross.
It was.
That shit was like
But I drank it.
It was like drinking the bottom
He
of a
also
shoe.
likes the Guinness Extra Stouts, which is like a cup of coffee taking a shit in your beer.
So good.
a cup of coffee, taking a shit in your beer.
Yeah, that's exactly what it tastes like to me.
Love it.
Yeah, not a fan of the Guinnesses.
You don't like Guinness?
It's alright.
I like Guinness.
It's,
You like Guinness?
It's
Wyatt?
like
Nope.
like chocolate milky water.
Yeah.
Talk dirty to me.
I'm
And
just
coffee isn't bean water.
yeah, but I'm
But
not.
you drink black coffee.
And plus, they always seem like.
But I
every time
know
I've had one, it's,
coffee's
like,
not supposed to be
flat.
alcoholic.
Yeah.
But it can be.
But that's not what I'm drinking it for.
I like Guinness.
I like bubbly
know.
beers.
I like the creaminess of Guinness.
It's like flavored beer water.
Robbie, you like Guinness?
Yeah.
I love Guinness.
Oh, Guinness is fucking
so
delicious.
like even like the day before, what was it? My bachelor, whatever, and we went to that brew hub.
Yeah.
Bro, that blueberry muffin beer,
Besides that, that red ale
bro, that shit
that
was
was
good
like
too.
13%.
Bro, I was fucked up that night. I was. We went to this fucking.
Y'all had a podcast prior. Y'all done drank.
Did we?
Yeah. Y'all done drank a ton.
We went there
before
from
you
the
showed up.
podcast.
Because I think
I
I think Danny drove us.
I was toe up
Yeah.
from the floor.
Yeah, 'cause
But
that was
I
the
know
plan.
everyone who ate those chili fries
Oh,
the next day
them chili fries were so fucking good.
they were good. But the next day we all experienced it on the toilet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's rough.
Bro, those blueberry wheat beers that I had at that place we went to, like, we should go back there one day. That shit was delicious.
Yeah.
Bro, the fucking. I really don't remember. We went to Waffle House afterwards. I really don't. Like,
I forgot about that.
I vaguely remember that Waffle House trip. That shit was insane. Like, I was literally like sitting there like floating.
I don't even know what I ate.
Waffle
I don't.
House.
I can't
I
confirm that I
remember it.
did. I think I did.
I remember it because I know I really didn't want to go to Waffle House because I was like, I know exactly how this is going to end. Cody's going to fall asleep at his food. And you guys are going to be so loud and obnoxious that.
It's Waffle. It's what you do at Waffle House. Wyatt.
No.
Yeah.
That's what you do there.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't 2 a.m. yet. We can't. Yeah, there's.
It was like fucking midnight though.
It
It
was pretty close.
was like 11 a.m.
Eh.
or 11 p.m. midnight.
No, there's a. Yeah. Don't know the word, so I'm not gonna say it.
Here, listen, that place was good though. Those beers were delicious. Once I found that blueberry, it was like a blueberry wheat beer, but it tastes like a fucking blueberry muffin. That shit was so good. But that shit was intense. It was definitely more alcohol than what we've had tonight.
I don't know what it is though. Like out of all the competitions I've shot, though that next day.
Explain that more because people don't understand what you just said.
So going to a shotgun range and shooting shotguns all day.
Like Robbie, he's talking about guns, shooting guns,
Shooting guns,
competitively,
my bad, yes.
like for fun. Sorry.
So in gun competitions, shooting either pistol, rifle, or shotgun, shooting shotguns is
Sorry, Robbie. Sorry to interrupt. This is really fucking good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know,
Your face.
yeah.
was-
Yeah, your face
said
says
Your
so
face does
different.
not say that, but
That
it's very
That
good.
is so good.
Yeah, it's very good.
it's
I'm a
more
little
not
fake.
not, but
Big fan.
Cheers, cheers, fellas. Cheers. Thank you guys for doing this.
regardless, shooting shotguns is always fun.
All right, Robbie. Sorry. Yes. Sorry. Shooting shotguns.
Always fun.
Good story.
We're like sitting here waiting for more. Shooting shotguns is always. We were just talking about. We were just
I wonder how many people have spit into this while they're talking, and I just put my mouth on it.
Can confirm.
See, here's the difference. Mine is brand new.
Why wasn't here when you put that on?
Oh, I know. It's a great topic.
Just think what we do to him when you're gone.
Oh, God.
I'm like, I wonder what the inside of my asshole sounds like. Sounds like the ocean.
Hold your ear up to it.
This is on your cast, not mine. So
Wait, what?
Like a seashell.
This is on your podcast, so
You said not mine. You have a podcast?
yeah.
What is it called?
Yep.
Yep, by Robby Laycock.
I haven't posted one single thing.
Just let everybody know.
Guys, check out
Assholes
Robby's
are like
podcast
seashells.
called Yep.
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 It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. Just like Robby.
But it was a good idea, right?
Yep.
Why? Do you think people listen to this?
I do.
I mean, can confirm people do listen.
It's
Enough-
so surprising to me.
Enough people that I gotta watch what I say so I don't get in trouble. Yeah.
You gotta watch what you say. I've listened to enough of these to know.
Why? I want you on here to be your freest self.
Oh. Well.
Because your freest self.
We've seen his free self. Maybe his less free self.
I want
Colton gets
98.
it. Colton
I
knows.
want 98% of your freest self.
That was prior
not
to
the-
the
not the
camera.
top
That's what
free.
you got.
Can we pull
That's
that
what's
video
right
up?
here.
Is that still floating around?
I can get it.
Oh, damn it.
If you,
Congratulations.
Robbie,
it'll
your
take a
wiener is
second.
on
Robbie,
video.
do
I
you
can-
want to
I
see
can
Wyatt's
find it.
pecker?
I can
This
show
will
you.
be the first time.
That's how you know we're good friends.
Please hold.
I told Colton after this day, I was like, all right, you've seen it. You're in the group now.
Yeah, I'm officially
So
part
you-
of the club.
So you've been initiated.
Apparently, I was waiting for that same moment because that was the first time I saw Wyatt's pecker too. And the bad part was I didn't even see it that day because I was so hammered. Everything was like
I
was
saw
seeing
it right here. It was right there.
I
Yeah, it's
immediately
been
just
one of
like
those,
Wyatt's
been there, done
pants gone, and I just grabbed it. I mean, I've seen his balls. If you count his balls, I've seen his balls more times than I've seen my own.
I mean, I feel like I can blame you guys because I would never took them off if you hadn't gave me shit for spilling that drink on my pants.
I mean, you did get the buffalo trace out of your
I
pants.
did. I did.
Oh, Colton, you're making it
almost
happen?
every
Oh,
drink.
I'm gonna
this
make
is
it
gonna be
happen.
so funny. We were.
Please hold. Please hold.
So okay, everybody listening, we did a podcast when we did the friendly competition podcast. We did it in 2 parts, and we had to do it in 2 parts because the first part we got so fucking hammered. Wyatt dropped trow middle of the podcast. We're like on video camera, recording everything. Just pulled his pants down. And if you were listening to the beginning of this podcast, you also know Wyatt doesn't really wear underwear.
I like to be comfortable.
He spilled liquor on himself. We're Colton's pull up the video.
I gotta find it.
He spilled liquor on himself.
It's like right at the end.
He spilled liquor on himself. We were wearing different shirts that day. So Wyatt spilled liquor on himself, and because he spilled liquor on himself, he it was on his pants, and he didn't want to waste this really good bourbon whiskey that we had.
You guys were like, it's really hard to get and it's expensive. Like you can't fucking waste it.
So
And
Wyatt
I was like,
sucked
okay,
the whiskey
I'm not
out of
gonna
his
fucking
pants.
waste it then.
He sucked the whiskey out of his pants, but his pants weren't on him when he did
That
it.
was-
And he was just sitting there naked.
That's
He's barely stable. I got a battle axe. I'm screaming. I have a battle axe because I'm hammered. I'm like asleep on my own arm.
I love that my socks are so high.
Wyatt has socks up to his knee with basketball shorts on. He's asking my wife on video like, "Hey, go in your room. You don't want to see what's about to happen." We had no idea what was about to happen. Oh, we were so hammered that night. I immediately grabbed Wyatt's shirt and pulled it down. He's so sick of whiskey on his pants.
And there's Wyatt's dick.
It was only out for a split second. You
Like,
guys
hold on,
saw
hold
that,
on,
right?
hold on. Let's
No,
go
don't,
back.
don't pause.
Oh, we're doing it.
Slow mo that shit.
No. Take the volume off too, please. It's a lot going on all at one time for people listening. Oh my god. Oh, can you imagine if we got famous from this, Wyatt? If we got famous, if the podcast became actually something that was making money,
I mean,
could you imagine?
If it gets to that point, I will be okay if you want to make this like a paid extra.
I'm gonna put such a small
Like,
blur.
for a $50 commitment. You could see
Wyatt's dick. start an OnlyFans for the podcast.
I want to.
There we go.
I want like a 5%
Oh,
royalty.
please
from
don't.
that.
No, stop.
There it is. There it is.
And once again,
There it is.
Oh, nice.
Okay, please take it off the TV. I don't want to see
All right,
this
it's
shit.
gone. It's gone.
Man, I was turtling hard that day. wait. Before you change this, I need
There you
a
go.
picture.
There you go. Right there. Boom.
I'm gonna send this to Tori. Look, the way you have it stopped. It's like he's about to take a gander. Like Cody's staring right at it.
Wyatt, nobody's looking
Look at it.
So here's the
Wyatt,
thing.
nobody's looking at your
on.
dick but you right now.
I can breathe.
No, is Colton looking at it?
I mean, it's on my screen.
He kind of has to.
I have to.
But
Nobody wants to see your dick,
the look
Wyatt.
on Cody's face is like, oh my god, he's got his dick out, and you're
And
like,
Ryan just like,
whoa, is that a dick?
In the picture, my brain was like, oh my god, what the fuck is happening right now? I'm so fucked up, and this man just pulled his penis out.
Hey, for the record, we were all trashed.
Oh my god. Oh my
It
god.
was
It was
so
so
bad.
bad. Can we take his dick off the screen, please?
My balls look really good in there.
There you go. Oh, wait.
I like
hold
it cut, G.
It looks like you're about to grab. Ryan, you came like that close to grabbing my dick. I was drunk. You probably did grab it while you were trying to grab my shirt.
This is horrendous to people's ears right now. You guys understand? Nobody can see what we're
We're gonna have
seeing.
to cut this whole section
like, can
out.
you even hear
no,
this podcast at this point?
There's so much happening right. Can you? So
Okay, everybody go throw up. We're gonna start over.
No. So see, I grab his shirt. I did not.
Okay, no, you
Yeah.
were smart. You grabbed it from the top.
I grabbed from the thigh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I pulled it over. Yes. Bro, I saved you. Wyatt. You're welcome. You're welcome. You were oblivious to the fact that your penis was out. You were too
I see the ball
I don't
dangle.
think I
Look at
was.
that. Look at the
I'm
ball
pretty
dangle.
sure I knew that my dick was out because I took my pants off.
But did you forget you were being recorded on a podcast that was in video?
did forget that there
Oh,
was
man.
a camera, and I immediately afterwards was like, "Oh my god, I really hope this video doesn't make it to the internet."
I mean, I have it forever.
Thank God we didn't do it live.
You do, but thank you, by the way, for not like adding that. That's very
Oh,
embarrassing.
I wouldn't do that. To
I'm surprised Colton didn't delete it.
They'd have to pay for that.
I'm surprised you were able to access that really fast just from us saying it.
Yeah. I got it saved.
And look at Cody's face. Oh my gosh, this is unreal that this is a thing. Oh, you
He's
deleted
only
it?
laughing because it's not his first time either.
No, it's still right there.
God, it wasn't
That's
federal.
definitely not Cody's
That man
second time.
there was one time I was so drunk he had to completely undress me and put me in the shower.
I was there. I
I mean, we had to do that for Ryan that night. So
You didn't undress me though. Just the shower.
Danny undressed you in front of us.
Whatever.
Watered you like a plant. It happens.
I was a little cucumber.
It's okay, man.
I was getting wildered.
It happens to the best.
Yeah.
No, so that night, that was in Miami. Wyatt and I were playing beer pong. And we had the loser
was
of beer
that?
pong had to
Okay.
take a shot of tequila, and we also had tequila Jello shots.
We hadn't even got to who was winner and who was loser yet, and I just leaned
Wyatt
forward,
bit
grabbed the solo cup with my mouth, and then flipped it backwards.
like he was gonna drink it as it fell onto his eyes.
Yeah, that was rough.
And Cody was like, "And that's a wrap. We're done with this."
Luckily, I was drunk, so I didn't feel any of the pain.
That tequila straight to a raw eyeball. That's got to be awful.
Still not as bad as the time that I took. I took what I thought was a double shot. It's actually a small flower vase you can buy at Walmart for like $5. I filled it up with moonshine, and I literally like splashed enough tea on top to make it look like
a different
brown.
shade of white.
And I took it. I was like, "Who's gonna split this with me?" And nobody wanted to. I was like,
For
"All
good
right,
fucking reason.
fuck it." I downed it. Last thing I remember is taking the shot, walking back outside onto his porch at the time, and I sat down. He had this.
Who's he?
It was
saying he a lot.
Jake Suarez.
Shout out Jake. What's up, dude?
But yeah, they had this light up palm tree. It was like fake palm tree with just LED lights around it. I sat there and stared at that palm tree for a good 30, 45 minutes when it started hitting me. And then I woke up on his floor with a pillow half covered in puke, wondering why I had to vomit and also why my head felt like somebody, like a horse had been like stepping on it all night long. Worst hangover I've ever had.
We're talking about worst hangover stories right now.
Is that where this is heading?
All right.
All right. So my turn. My
Can
turn.
we take a pee break first?
Yeah, pee break. Go.
Pee break. I still haven't broken the seal, everybody. Shout out to me. I'm the best there ever was, plain and simple. I wake up in the
Ryan's
morning,
bitch.
I piss excellence, but I don't break
Ryan
the
has
seal.
to piss.
Somehow we're adults.
Do.
If there's more of these, I would love them. That's delicious.
There's 2 more.
There's not anymore.
There's not.
There's no more. It's all Coors Light from here on out.
Fucking asshole. Give me the goddamn beer.
You need another one? You need or rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Or rock, paper, scissoring. The last
You tried a little too hard on that one.
It was funny. I said it first, and I was like, oh, we probably shouldn't say scissoring like that.
Full scissoring.
What the fuck were we just talking about?
Wyatt's dick.
Not somehow we're adults. Somehow we're.
That's only a small topic.
No, I'm sorry. That was actually a like a good topic to start talking about whatever it was.
Oh, it was drunk hangovers?
Yeah,
Yes.
hangover.
Hangover.
Worst
There
hangover.
you go.
Worst hangover.
All right, so my worst hangover involves Wyatt. Wyatt and I were going.
Oh yes, I love this story.
Wyatt and I are going shot for shot, and Wyatt's a terrible human. What you mean?
Whoa. Okay. No, you're a terrible human. Ryan,
Shout out Dylan.
It was.
Just want to say that first off.
It was Easter Sunday.
No, it was Easter the day before.
Oh, that's
Easter,
right. No, it was Easter Saturday.
What's the what do you call that? What's
Eve.
Eve.
Good. Yeah. Okay.
Easter
So,
Eve.
Day before Easter, we had a bonfire. We were sitting in the back of this truck, and we've got somebody. I don't remember which one of us acquired a handle of
Dylan.
silver rum.
It wasn't a full handle. It was like
It
a
was
little bit under half.
Oh, it was over half.
Not when I was done with it.
No. Okay, so what happened was Ryan looks at me. He goes, "Hey Wyatt, let's go shot for shot." And I was like, "Yeah, man, let's do it." So
We should.
He took one
Right
shot.
now.
I took one shot. He took 2 shots, 3 shots. I took my second shot. And then he proceeded to take another.
Like
what
4
was
shots.
it? 27 shots.
No, it was like 4 shots. So I got a 7, and Wyatt's on 2, and I was like, "Hey, motherfucker, catch up!" I have 5 shots.
He
to
goes,
take. That's
"Bro,
insane."
I'm on 7. You got to catch up." I was like, "I'll take another one," but like I thought when you said shot for shot, we were going to take them at the same time. So he gets up to like 24,
I was trying to make
and
you
I was
speed up.
still at like 3, and I was like, "I'm not going to do this." So I
It was
like,
rum.
and he was so drunk that like when we said we were done with that, he was like, "Where's the bottle? I'll just finish it." And we had to keep hiding it from him. He kept finding it. So at some point, we would slowly like let him grab it, and then we take it from him and just dump a little bit out. And that happened like 5 or 6 times till the bottle was gone. And then he passed out on the back of the truck. We took him back to my house. I said, "You threw up everywhere, so you need to sleep on the floor tonight." And he proceeded to immediately get into my bed. So I had to like get in on the other side of him and just like put my back against the wall and kick him off. which is completely like very close to the other time that we got drunk together.
Oh,
and
can
he
I
was
finish
too
that
drunk.
story? Can I finish that
Yeah,
story?
go, yeah.
So I remember I was wearing a white T-shirt and blue jeans, and I remember the last thing I remember was like, "Wyatt, we're gonna go shot for shot," and you were like, "Motherfucker, no, I'm not doing that anymore. You're like so far ahead of me," and then I remember like I started using his shot glass to take doubles basically, take one and then the second one at the same time, and the next thing you know, last thing I remember, I was sitting on a tailgate. I was like 21, 22, and I stood up off the tailgate, and when I stood up and was like standing straight up, I blacked out. I don't remember a single thing. I didn't throw up at that point. I hadn't done anything, and then it's like this is how my memory goes. I go 21, 22, stood up, woke up on Wyatt's floor.
No, dude, so he stood up and then fell down, and like you fell asleep in the bed of Dylan's truck, and you were like had your back to us, and we're just having the party, and then all of a sudden you just pop up, and you're like,
fucking Frankenstein. It's
I don't remember what you said,
alive!
but you just kind of like you sat up and then you scooted your legs to the end. You sat on the tailgate, grabbed it for dear life, and then just started projectile vomiting towards the fire. And that is to my days. That is your contact picture. I will never not have that as your contact picture.
So I don't remember throwing up ever that night, but I remember waking up the next morning. I was laying on my phone. This was like when Snapchat was like a really big thing. And I like grabbed my phone. I was like, what in the fuck? Because the last thing I remember was going 21, 22 and standing up. That's the last thing I remembered. And I fucking woke up on the floor in Wyatt's bedroom. And I was like, my first of all, my mouth felt like absolute hell.
Yeah.
And my throat was like painfully, like shards of glass in my throat from vomiting all night.
Yeah.
And I was like, why does it feel like I've been throwing up? It tastes like it too. And I was like, well, fuck, what's in my back? And I like grabbed my phone. And I'm trying to like come to my senses. I grab my phone. There's like 4 minutes of videos from Dylan and Wyatt and Cody. And it's all videos of me just vomiting everywhere. And I was like, I don't remember throwing up. And there's just fucking me just shooting vomit out of my mouth by like 5 or 6 feet. It was ridiculous.
That must have been before you could save them, because I don't think I have that in my Snapchat like memories, because it doesn't pop up once a year and go, hey, remember when you did this?
Actually, I do wonder the same thing. Why? Because I just got a thing that said this was from 8 years ago. I should probably check that out, because that might have been that.
Well, how long have you had Snapchat?
Cody has the video. I've seen it.
Yeah.
But then, probably
There was a white shirt that turned out the next color the next day.
3 to 5 years later, he's over at my place getting drunk again.
Oh, God.
And he's like, I'll just sleep on the couch. And I was like, awesome, that's exactly where you're going to sleep. And he comes in, and I was like, all right, bud, there's the couch. And he goes, hold on, I got to pee first. Doesn't go, he just pulled his pants down. He goes, hold on, I got to pee first. Stand in front of the couch. And I was like, no, go to the bathroom. He's like, okay, I'll go to the bathroom. Goes over to the closed window and starts pissing out the closed window. So we had to rush over there, stop him mid-piss, open the window, pop the screen out, and let him finish. There was no getting to the bathroom.
Oh, so I actually did piss out the window that night? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Maybe walk me outside next time. I was so close to the door.
No, we couldn't. There was no reasoning with you to get you out the door. You were like, I am at the toilet. Like, nah, you're at a window, bud. But sure, okay. Guess this is what's happening. No.
So I remember the most important part I remember was the next day. I woke up on Easter, fucking so not understanding of what happened the night before. And that was when Robby was dating a somebody, and we went to that place in Ocala, which is like an hour away from where we live. And I just remember riding with my mom and what's now my stepdad, and I just remember being like, like I was just pale the whole day. I felt so sick. And they're like, Ryan, what's wrong? I'm like, there's nothing good. And they're like, well, do you need like some medicine? And I remember they stopped at a gas station and bought me a bottle of Pepto-Bismol. And I'm standing there, and I never drank it. I never opened it. I was like, nothing needs to touch my stomach at this moment.
Yeah.
It was like fucking 4 o'clock the next day before I actually, on Easter, when I actually ate something because my stomach was so fucked up. And I just remember being there at this giant piece of property. It was this gorgeous day. There were so many activities to do. Like, sober Ryan would have loved that day, but because I was hungover, it was so goddamn miserable. It was so goddamn miserable. Yep, that was my worst hangover ever. I blacked out. It was the worst. That was the worst blackout I've ever had.
Yeah, when I woke up from that moonshine, I don't remember what we had to go do, but I was not driving. I refused to drive, so I think I was sitting in the passenger seat of my own car, and they're just driving me around Brandon, and I'm like, I just remember wishing that I was either still asleep or dead, because the whole time I'm like, this won't stop. And every time the car moves, it gets worse.
All right, Robby. Worst hangover story ever.
Was it also with me?
I don't think I've had a bad hangover till in recent history.
No, just in life, bro.
I know. That's what I'm trying to think. Like,
whatever you count as the worst you ever felt.
When
after
you go,
drinking
here's
all
how
night.
shitty I felt. Yeah.
well, I know every time I gotten really bad drunk was with you. Not due to you, though.
I don't believe that.
No, he was the pusher. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
we planned on getting mildly drunk and having a good night, and Robby was like, "Nah, man, balls to the wall."
Yeah, different life. So
Same
I
human,
know
different life.
within about just over a year, showed up to someone I met through moving at his
That's
house for his
incredibly
birthday.
vague.
I know. I'm trying to be not too specific. I showed up with a 12-pack Yingling, smashed it,
Talking about the Lakers.
And
Loggers, right? Yingling loggers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talking, partying most of the night after a 14-hour shift. Started arm wrestling people. Had been drinking Crown Apple straight, just like it's water.
It's not hard to do.
Oh, Crown Apple.
No. I
Delicious.
stood up at the end of the night, and that's the last thing I remember. Come to find out, I ended up walking a cooler to my car, and I woke up. And I laid in bed all day.
Yeah. That's the
awful.
only thing you really can do.
Smash a 12-pack, drink a handle of Crown Apple, and wake up in complete misery.
I've actually,
Crown Apple is dangerous, bro.
It is.
Have you guys noticed that, like, I don't know, it's like if I'm standing when we're drinking and we're like walking around or doing something, I could put back like a 12-pack by myself. But if we're just sitting down doing nothing, just watching TV or playing video games,
Hits you way harder.
I could drink 6 and be the same amount of drunk. And it's
Yeah, it's something to do
You're
with,
working some of it off while you're up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your body's like burning it. Otherwise, your body's like pinning it up, and it's like your liver's just sitting there like, what is going on right now?
I think all of you guys were there for probably my drunkest moment.
yes.
What, you talking about a bachelor party?
I was there.
Stompy
I
Colton?
was the only one still awake with you.
Stompy Colton.
Wake up the next morning and the shower curtain
I
pulled
honest-
down.
I didn't know-
Bathroom's a mess.
I didn't know that was your first time getting like that drunk, but I
Been out of shape.
When I realized you were that drunk, I was like, okay, I can't go to bed. I got to make sure he's all right.
It was bad.
He's like, he needs to
first
be
of
on
all,
his
kudos-
side. He's gonna need a glass of water.
Kudos to you,
appreciate
Wyatt.
I appreciate you, Wyatt.
Wyatt made it as least terrible as it could have been. 'Cause it
well,
could have been way worse.
It could've
Luckily,
been.
I couldn't sleep anyway, so I was like, fuck it, I got a buddy now.
Yeah.
I was like, come here.
No,
we're gonna watch this
you're
movie.
taking care of him, or at least thinking consciously of him. Ryan and Cody are planning how to stop him from whatever he may do.
That was
And I'm
way
just-
before. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and
I-
I'm just over here like, I'm waiting for him to fall.
I was about to.
There's going to be a big hole in this
I
wall.
thought he was completely fine until I realized how long he was in the bathroom and what, like, I could hear what was happening.
It
I was
was
like,
bad.
oh, shit,
he was.
this
He's
is-
like,
this isn't
exit
good."
demons.
Yeah.
It
He was like,
so
oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's when I knew it was gonna be a rough night for him.
bad. I spent the entire next day in bed. Didn't eat until like 7 o'clock.
I just
You were
remember.
so miserable. in the car
Remember the
ride
next
home.
day? The next day, because we're on our way home from Orlando after my bachelor party, and I just remember like Colton with like a grocery bag. We're just like, it's just silent in the car, and there's just we're on the interstate. You just hear like splattering in the background, and Colton just like scream vomiting. Colton's a scream
I
vomiter.
blew out every blood vessel in my face. My eyes had hemorrhages. It was great.
You were so great that work week.
Oh my god! I took 2 days off because of that. It was bad.
Damn.
Cheers to that night. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good night.
That was Metallica's whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah, blackened.
If I hadn't, I mean,
Every time I see one of the blackened whiskey trucks, I immediately go back to that night in my brain.
there's so much that
Immediately.
I've been told about that night that I don't remember.
I made you drink a Gatorade, and I was like, "Hey, sip on this for a while," and Colton goes, "No, I'm slamming it." And just, I mean, basically shotgunned a Gatorade, and I was like, "Dude, bro, chill. No one's rushing you right now."
So Cody took.
No
that-
wonder he threw up.
Cody took the rest of that bottle home afterwards, and every time I'm over at his house and I see it, like, there's been a couple times we ran out of beer, and I saw it. I was like,
No,
it's not worth it.
That's an
No.
ode to Colton. That's a historic bottle now.
His Wyatt's overall happiness when he seen that AMC or that
Oh, the
No,
the
DeLorean.
DeLorean. Oh, it was so
yes,
good.
Yes.
It was so cool.
Wyatt flew out of his pants,
Oh my
basically.
god!
God, and he's got the shoes.
Oh, the shoes was the
No,
cherry on the fucking
Never
top.
seen that in real life, like just in person. That was so fucking cool.
That
I
was-
did
it
not
was
expect
really cool.
that pulling up to an ABC liquor.
No,
Next
Yeah.
thing you know, there's DeLorean. The dude had light up shoes.
And the fucking butterfly doors, son. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy.
and then he said, "Do you want to sit in it?" I was like, "What?
Wyatt came in his pants.
Sit in it? Like for real?" He's like, "Yeah, man." I was like, "How
That-
much do I owe you?" He's like, "Dude,
that-
just go ahead." I was like, "What?"
This is the happiest.
Just about.
This is the happiest Wyatt's ever been. There's no second to that. That's number
Except-
one by a lot.
Except for the day I proposed to my fiance.
Yes.
Of course.
Of course.
He loves you, Tori.
Yes. Shout
With
out.
all my heart.
Shout out. Tori.
Every fiber of my being.
The only one.
The only one.
And moving on.
No, let
the weather's been
let
really
it be
weird lately.
quiet. That DeLorean, bro.
God, why did I buy that bottle of Blackened?
Oh man.
Because we were having a good
God
time.
damn
Bro,
it.
No, the amount that we drank prior to that led to that moment.
Have we talked about the steakhouse yet?
Oh my god.
Oh man.
I had so
Bubba.
much Buffalo
Bussin'.
Trace at that steakhouse.
First of all, I just want everyone to know on the record, Colton tried to order like a $200 glass of whiskey
It was $100, and it would have been fucking delicious
if they had it.
if they had it, but they
Yeah.
didn't.
Well,
so I
I guess
had-
it's better than Will. Will ordered a lobster tail,
It was like
and the lobster was
$240.
the lobster tail was 140. Yeah.
I didn't know that until like after we finished eating it.
I didn't
was
either.
Like, damn, I should have like.
And I
ate,
should have
like,
savored it.
More of that.
I
Yeah,
wish I would have kept it in my mouth for 15 minutes.
Swish it around like
Right, literally.
mouthwash.
I would have.
He didn't even know it was that much.
was
He was like,
150
what the fuck?
That's the kind of food I wish it would have been stuck in my teeth.
I'm just so mad I threw up all that steak.
So did Will.
That was my main goal.
Oh, I know.
was like, I feel so nauseous, but I am not going to waste this like $500 meal I just ate.
Bro, we spent how much money at that dinner? It was
like
$1,200.
1,300, something like
split
that.
For five
between us,
people?
so it was
Yeah,
like $250
300
a
a
piece.
piece. Yeah.
About
Bro, that,
300, yeah.
was that not the most like amazing dinner experience you've
That
ever
It
had?
was.
veal that
Oh.
I had.
Bro, the veal
Fantastic.
porterhouse that my brother had,
Fantastic.
indubitably bussin'.
The cheesecake.
Every dry aged
Bro.
cheesecake
Cheesecake was
there
good.
too was juicy.
Dude, that place was I not mad for when like we went and played laser tag too, so we were starving. We had a couple beers too, so we had like a slight buzz.
Speaking of which, I owned
Hey, we both did, motherfucker.
That
Back
was
and
fun.
forth.
back and forth. That pissed me off.
That was
all
fun.
I hear is this player, that player, and I was like,
Me and Robby went back and forth on number one in laser tag.
Yeah, laser
I already
tag.
had a
time.
target on my head from the first three
The worst,
rounds.
the worst part was that the laser tag was also a paintball tag area. So you'd like, or like a paintball area. So you'd
Yeah.
like be playing laser tag. You put your hand on a barricade and you pull it back, and it's like full of green paint.
Yeah, or
God
you
damn
tried
it.
to
busted
like,
my butt.
yeah,
so many times.
you'd sprint across the field,
hit wet paint.
and hit wet paint, and just slide the rest
yeah.
of the way.
And it was rainy that day too.
Yeah.
so, yeah. It's the bad part. The bad part was like when we were out, like the two courses that were outside smelled like absolute, like it smelled like
Garbage.
sewage.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember a couple times there, like I was running so hard trying to get away from people just to find cover that like I used all of the energy in my body, and I was just sitting behind a barricade going, okay, when my arms come back, I'll move again. Like I just have to sit here until my body's like, yeah, we could do this,
Bro, my bachelor party was,
That was-
so
it was
fun.
good.
That
I
was the best.
So determined in that match.
Yeah, I was too. I was like, I'm gonna spend every ounce of physical energy my body has on this trying to win.
That
You know
was
how many
so
times
much
I had
fun.
to shoot someone in the head for them finally to get kicked out?
That was the best part is like we did all of the laser tag. We were exhausted physically. We smelled like absolute dog shit. We went back to the Airbnb. We showered. We got dressed to go out to a nice dinner, and then we went to quite literally the nicest dinner that I've ever had.
It was
And then we sat there. We had, and this is, I had been to that restaurant 2 times before that, but I actually had a glass of like nice red wine with my steak. Like, it's the first time I've been there since I was 21. And then, first of all, the service there too, that waiter
That
that we
was
had,
amazing.
He was
bro,
dope.
dude, it was just.
He was dope.
If you could bottle that up and sell it as a pill, it'd be clean heroin because the government made it legal.
No, he's the kind of waiter. If you say like, I want my glass to come out upside down, and when you turn it over, there need to be exactly 3 ice cubes in it before you pour the drink. And when you pour the drink, I want you to pour it from up here, not from right here.
It needs to be about 12.7 inches.
I do that
from
3
the
times
cup.
a night. Like,
Yeah.
He's like, cool. Just tip
Bro,
me. I'm good.
Could you imagine? We need. I really like. I hope whichever one of you gets married next, whether it's Wyatt or Colton, I hope that one of you decide to go back to that restaurant. It was so fucking.
I'm going
good.
for my birthday this year.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. Me and Kelly are.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, we're not invited, Wyatt.
No, you're not invited to
No.
this one.
Wyatt, I know when his birthday is. Can we
So-
go?
so
you
no,
want to
wait,
go
is
get?
that
You want to go get? I want to get a
proposal or
hamburger.
marriage?
No.
When's his
just go.
birthday?
A week after mine.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Just want to go to it.
September.
Oh, to the restaurant?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I thought
a
you were
week
talking about
after
marriage.
that.
No, the restaurant.
You don't
I was
know,
like,
Wyatt. You don't know.
That
my birthday is?
gum.
Bitch, I thought it was in September.
I don't know when we're doing that.
August? No. No, it's not August.
What? Whose birthday?
Wyatt's so drunk, bro.
What's wrong
I'm
with
not
him?
drunk at all.
What's he trying to figure out? I missed it.
When my birthday is, he's like, September, right?
Yeah, it's
Same number, just
September.
upside down.
September 18th. 100%.
September 6th.
Bro, that place is amazing.
If
bro.
you,
I'm glad you're going back there. I'm glad you guys liked it that
yeah,
much.
it was good.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
His is a week before mine.
You sit on like cushioned seats at a restaurant. Like that's how you know. At that point, when you're like on like the actual like wooden chair that you're sitting on was like crafted by a person who was like professional, like making that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you walk through. I mean, the place was just. The bathroom was not every. It's a fucking full experience.
Although it didn't have
Besides the dude that was like a regular.
Oh, the guy that was a regular that
Yeah.
literally had the
With the
dude like
snakeskin
cutting his
boots.
steak and feeding him basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. I still felt
Actually,
weird
I
about
really
this.
liked that guy because I was like, that's it. That's,
All right.
He made it.
We got to explain it. We all have.
You're wearing your
experience, so-
fucking comfy t-shirt, your comfy jeans with your comfy boots.
He was wearing a
at
button
a
up.
nice ass steakhouse.
He was wearing a button up.
and
button-up
somebody's
fishing
literally
shirt.
bring it like bucket of beer when you walk in.
Yeah,
and-
he did everything but put that dude's dick in his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. The manager was like, "Yes, sir."
exactly.
Yeah.
So everyone listening, when we went to the steakhouse, there was a like a couple with a daughter or something.
That was
I don't know.
there was just two people.
They were sitting behind us, and they did everything but put this dude's dick in their mouth. It was insane. Like, this guy got the specialist of treatments. And I remember asking our server, I was like, is this guy like the fucking owner of this restaurant? Why is everyone sucking his dick? And like, oh, he tips well. And I was like, you said that, but I don't really believe you the way you said it. Because you said it, and then you looked at the rest of my table like, ha 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 ha. Everybody laugh at that so we can exactly. Like, it was just,
it was weird.
it was not a genuine answer. And I feel like he really knows what that guy did, but like he didn't want to tell us what he did.
Yeah, he wouldn't. He refused to.
But it's one of those restaurants, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like, oh, this guy wants to be left the fuck alone. If I tell you what he's doing, you're gonna ask him questions. So I'm gonna tell you, like, he just
Yeah.
tips well. You know, why does he tip well? Oh, because he makes a fuck ton of money doing X, Y, Z. I don't know, but I just remember that dude got his own fucking bucket of beer. The dude opened his Michelob Ultras or Miller Lights or whatever it was up for him, cut his steak for him, basically fucking fed, like brought him a lobster tail, like sliced it for him, like. It was weird. It was weird.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Hey man, it's my bachelor party. Can you like cut my steak for me?" Brother, play. What? Well, Colton's going back. What are you gonna get?
Steak.
I mean, like, are you gonna get the cheesecake again? I'm assuming.
Oh, of course. I'm gonna get the cheesecake. I'm gonna try the chocolate cake.
Did
See
you-
how that is.
Did you? It's decadent. Did
Oh.
you try the You tried the oysters and the calamari
I'm
too.
gonna get the fried oysters.
Fried oysters were busting. That like mango sauce
Yeah.
they put on it is really good.
Yeah.
That place was really good.
I'm excited to go back.
Robbie's veal porterhouse.
That shit was
That shit was
delicious.
so
That was
so
the
tender. Like, if you're gonna make baby cows die, I mean that's the
I
way to do
mean,
it. You know
fuck
what I
them
mean?
baby cows.
If they taste like that,
They're so
I
delicious.
mean, mine, I think
My
mine
morals
was the
was-
second cheapest. I got a bone-in fillet.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
well, yeah,
Oh.
yeah. That shit was good though. Yours was like heritage bred pork or heritage bred beef.
Mm-hmm.
It was like this is like a weird thing I'd never heard of before. And I was
Like, well, that's not Black Angus, so I'm not sure about this.
that shit was really good though.
It was.
Well, hell, down here it's everything's brisket. If you
Yeah.
can cook a good brisket, you've got it.
Bro, I like some good brisket. I'm fucking hungry right now.
Yeah. I wish we had a Buc-ee's around here.
Yeah.
What-
oh
what-
my gosh,
Brisket sandwiches.
dude, their
on the
brisket
fucking
sandwiches
crab?
are amazing.
I've never had Buc-ee's. I've never been to a Buc-ee's
Anytime you're
The fudge is
driving,
good.
you're driving out of state. Anytime you see a Buc-ee's, stop at Buc-ee's. Doesn't matter.
75.
Doesn't matter if you just stopped at one. You see another one, stop again.
100+ gas stations or
Yeah.
gas
Pumps.
pumps.
They had most gas
before. And
pumps
none
I've
of
ever
them can
seen.
be used by semis.
No semis allowed. It's like walking into like a Home Goods. It's like walking into a Home Goods, but in a gas station. But also a Home Goods that has a restaurant inside.
They have a
of
home
it.
decor section. They have a whole beef
Clothing.
jerky
They've got
section.
they've got T-shirt. They had hunting blinds in the one we stopped at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it the one in Georgia or
Yeah, it's
Alabama?
Georgia.
Oh yeah, I stopped at that one.
It's giant buildings.
Huge.
Huge.
Like a Walmart.
It's like a Sam's warehouse almost.
Yeah.
For a gas station. They've got there's a counter. It's like the whole backside long, and they've got fresh made jerky.
Fresh made jerky.
They've got fresh sweets like candy, fudge,
Oh,
brownies.
good.
They've got they got a whole like deli section, and then there's like these 2 or 3 spots in the middle where there's people just constantly cooking food and putting it out on this little tray, and you just walk by and grab a brisket sandwich or an egg sandwich or a fried chicken sandwich,
Breakfast
or whatever you want.
burritos.
Breakfast burritos, the whole nine, just ready to go anytime you walk in.
So it's like a Wawa if Wawa was way bigger.
Yes.
So here's the other part.
But it
too.
wasn't even like it's a cheap sandwich, but it's like
Really
really
fucking
good
good,
brisket.
They best gas prices you can find.
That too.
No matter where you're going,
Yeah.
and they have hiring signs sitting on their gas pumps. And with everything they're offering,
Dude, if it wasn't a
They're a great
6-hour drive to
employer.
go to work, I would in a heartbeat.
There's
In a
only one.
heartbeat.
There's one like 2 hours from here.
Where?
I-75.
Cocoa Beach, that area.
There's one in Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
I know there's one in Jacksonville. I didn't know there was one in Cocoa Beach.
It's like that area. Colton, can you find out?
I
Google
probably can.
They pay and they treat their associates well.
I hate to be this guy, but can I pee while he does?
Yeah, I gotta pee too. Colton, pull that up and we'll come back.
Get some food.
Somehow we're adults.
Somehow we're adults. Do.
I'm so fucking hammered right now. All right, so
Not hammered yet.
No, I'm not hammered yet.
That should be my last.
Why are you
beer,
gonna
though.
fix your glasses like you said you were gonna do a year ago?
can we? Can we?
I might be exaggerating.
Wyatt's
Can I
got a job.
borrow $200?
You have to pay him back up.
Wrong, dude.
High interest payments. Question.
Hey, you sold a house. You should be loaded.
I haven't sold anything.
Oh, you haven't sold it yet?
You haven't
No.
sold anything? No drugs?
No.
Okay.
Part of my life, that's about all I've sold. 40 hours a week.
Question. There is one Samuel Adams Porch Rocker Lemon Rattler left.
There is.
Who wants it?
Colton.
I mean, I'll drink it.
I want it too.
Go for it, Ryan. I
Wyatt,
already.
you want it?
I
No.
did. Okay, for the last beer for between y'all two, fist fight.
I had a third. I've already had 3, so.
Whoever
two.
comes the quick.
No moving. No moving. Just sit there and just swing hammers.
Just staring at a wall. No sort of stimulation.
You ready?
Just
Hands behind your back.
start soft. Ready, set, go.
Who
ready,
can
Ryan?
think themselves to come?
Just first person to
Why
orgasm
is
from
your
thinking
mind on
about
that?
it.
No.
This is so ridiculous, Robbie. I try to have serious conversations on this podcast too. This is amazing that it's able to transition so much from just random things, man, that it's able to do this as well. I'm like incredibly like is this not satisfying to you,
Oh, there's
Colton?
one
Like
in
it's so
Daytona.
crazy that the variance in conversations we've had.
Well,
because
Different,
like
for sure.
I want to have serious conversations too, but like the fact that we can like say the things we say too.
this podcast did not go as intended
What was intended?
for someone else to be here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
mean, that could have been a different scenario.
oh,
Could've
yeah.
been.
Would have
but
been.
I showed up with a lot of beer.
Fuck it.
Robbie showed up with two 15-packs of 15-ounce beers. And that's-
16.
Yeah.
That
A lot of
extra
beer.
ounce.
A lot of beer. A lot of beer.
Yeah.
And I bought a 6-pack to have like a couple sips. And
We had a couple sips.
you know, these things happen sometimes, you know.
They do.
And my thing is just I love how variable podcasts can be, because like I have a serious conversation with somebody like Steve where we're like talking about like, you know, the motivation behind doing art and like how you can make money from doing these things and how you shouldn't be working for the man and stuff like that. And then we can have podcasts like this where we're just like talking about just the craziest shit, like where we'll have a 25-minute conversation about Buc-ee's.
Just from I was gonna say, just from looking like at the podcast and stuff, like I can tell when me or Cody or I guess Robby are on this. We just talk about random shit, just the most random, off the wall, whatever pops into your head.
Yeah.
Well, there's
When-
nothing like new we need to learn about you
Oh,
guys.
yeah,
Right.
that's true. We're
Well, it's
the
entertainment.
only recurring guests, so that
Yeah.
makes sense.
It's entertainment because like here
Well,
let me
these,
tell you
these
let
are
me
like
tell you
the fun filler ones that are like, oh, what the fuck's going on now?
Well, the way I think about it is like I listen to it mostly when I'm driving to and from somewhere, or if I'm like doing dishes, or like I'm doing something that's boring and I want some kind of thing that's going to like think for me, kind of thing like
Yeah.
that. Where like I love podcasts so much. That's what made me want to start one too. Is it's literally just like like we're taking the effort to have a moment right now where we're actually like having a good time and everything like that. So like if you're having like it's not a bad time, but like if you're having a moment where you're just like, oh, I can listen to someone else have a good time while I'm doing this thing that isn't the most desirable thing for me to be doing at this moment, and then I can listen to somebody else have a great time with someone else, and it almost is like, it's like I'm sitting in the corner. Like I don't have any input. I don't change the way the conversation goes, but they're having a great conversation and having a fun time, and I get to be a part of it.
Well, yeah. 'Cause,
That's how I feel.
mean, these ones, we're just shooting shit, cracking jokes and stuff. We're not
Talking, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
it's
talking.
Not, it's not as serious a conversation as you've had with other guests. It's
Right,
like,
but like we've also had
on
serious
topic.
conversations.
we have.
Right, like both of you guys have done like more serious conversations on this, and it's so crazy because like the way I think about it often is like we would not do this unless I had a podcast.
Yeah.
Bet.
What, or like it would take like months to have this same kind of conversation, like the way, you know what I mean though, like we wouldn't sit down, like Robbie, you wouldn't have just came over to my house today had we not been doing a podcast.
Well, yeah, it's not
Fair
that
enough.
often. We all just sit around and shoot the shit and drink.
and focus on having a conversation for fun
instead of
For
like
fun.
staring at a TV screen or watching something happen.
Or, like,
The
go-
same as
whatever
the
it
last
is.
time I was over here, I had pulled that muscle in my back.
yeah. Robbie's sitting there just like stiff back. Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors for this last beer,
Are
Colton?
you sure, man? I've already had 2.
Okay, cool. I haven't had 2 of these.
That was depressing.
Can't believe I shotgunned a water on this podcast. That's
You
the
did.
craziest one.
Shotgun that bottle. Go.
I'm not shotgunning a Radler. Dude, these things are really good though, aren't they?
Smash a hole in the glass
Lim-
bottle.
Shout out Samuel Adams. Their Porch Rocker Lemon Radler. If you haven't had it, this shit's really fucking good.
I just had to do the math in my head. Never mind.
Go ahead.
Why,
Go,
go
for it,
ahead.
Go for it.
Finish.
He said 2. He said 2. I was like, that means Robbie and I each had 1.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to sip? We can split it.
No, I'm good. I got
Wyatt,
this one.
Wyatt,
I
take a
do-
sip.
I do not want to. No, thank you.
Robbie, would you like a sip? It's just really good. It's like lemonade and beer. It's
It
really
is.
good.
It is
It's very
good.
tasty.
Samuel Adams. Just don't fucking miss,
That's
huh?
the kind of beer. Like, if I'm drinking those, I have to just be drinking those because, like, it. My stomach's not upset, but I can definitely tell that there's a different kind of beer in there.
I don't know. I feel fine. These feel refreshing.
I don't know. Well, over the years, my stomach gets really picky for some reason.
It's
Just
called
like
the Porch
every
Rocker.
bit of you.
Yeah. No.
Bro, this
Well,
literally,
it's-
this literally tastes like what the name is. It tastes like you're like rocking on a porch, like them fucking kids these days.
I abused the freedom that I had from having a healthy, untainted body, and now I have to do things a certain way to be able to function properly.
You have abused, really.
Yeah. No, I
So I
have
call
definitely-
you. You're gonna answer from now on.
Wyatt, you mean to tell me?
I didn't say that.
Wait. Wyatt, you mean to tell me you're not a prime athlete? I thought you were Olympic level.
No.
Every time
What the
I
fuck
call
is
him,
happening?
I
there's
ran.
no answer.
I ran maybe 20 yards to go around my hedge to chase my dog back towards my house, and I was out of breath.
You
by the
ran?
time- Yes.
on your own will.
Out of my own fruition.
I don't know what that word means.
And I the thing is, I didn't want to.
Robbie,
I knew I had to.
Robbie.
I had to do it. Otherwise, my dogs were going
We need
to
to start
run in the
making
cow
a
pasture.
dog out of his house.
Robbie, we did a competition podcast,
And he won.
and he won.
I did.
I know.
He
We
won.
wore dresses.
He-
Seen the
he won
pictures.
by a lot.
I did-
had to
if we
wear
did a foot
dress.
race right now, there is no way in hell I would win. But we did a podcast about it was basically a
That's the
physical
problem.
challenge,
Y'all didn't know
and
how to
I
beat
whooped
him.
their asses.
No. See, the problem
by
was
a
they
lot.
didn't know how
by
to
a
beat
fucking
him.
landslide.
It wasn't even by
so much.
by a little bit. It
by
was like
at
a
least
fucking
10%.
mile.
It was so much
No.
that he beat us by.
You didn't know how to
And this
beat
motherfucker
him.
can't run around his goddamn fucking house.
I did.
Wyatt doesn't live in that mansion.
The
We're trying
first
to begin
week-
the podcast.
The first week I did. I jogged around my house like 2 or 3 times a week.
That's what you did.
I did.
You didn't talk about that on the first part. I'm very upset that you're just not coming to light
I'm
now.
sorry. I thought I mentioned it. Yeah,
No,
for
you
like
didn't.
the
You didn't
first
think you missed
the
it.
first week I did because I was like, okay, well I got to try and do something, and then I realized what was happening. I was like, fuck, I don't have to do anything. Because I would watch it and I'd be like, okay, it's about 6:00. Ryan's out there doing something right now. Just he's gonna keep doing it until he beats my score, and then he's gonna stop for the day.
But the recovery.
But you didn't do it every single day, so I knew. I was like, all right.
It wasn't
Get
that
in the
wasn't
bag.
that wasn't the best moment for me to do a challenge podcast. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think it was for any of us, really.
Right.
But
Not
y'all
really.
didn't
You had
know
new
how
dogs.
to beat him.
Cody had a new dog. We had I had like a wedding that I was working on and getting shit
I,
ready
mean,
for.
I would like to attribute my success in this challenge to my dogs because my stress levels went from like a good, like solid high medium to like.
I'd
through
have
the
called you
roof.
every day I woke up. Before you get up. I'd have knocked on your door.
Why?
Because then it would have affected his recovery.
Yeah. His body's so attuned to taking an alcohol now.
Well, you would have had to do it on the weekends because my best recoveries were on the weekends.
Work the weekends.
I know. I would have been fine.
It was so annoying. I
You're
really
not-
wish
Hey,
anybody else
Robbie,
would.
Wake up!
You're not gonna wake up at 2 a.m. to drive all the way to my house so you can wake me up before you go to work at 5 a.m. Just wouldn't happen.
Bet.
Okay, got it. Robbie's in the next challenge.
I can't wait for the next challenge podcast because
I don't have a whoop, so
It's okay. We're doing something different next time.
Yeah, we have to do that
waking
soon.
you up.
Is that,
No, let's do get Wyatt awake
Wyatt, is that-
I
first.
can wake Wyatt up the fastest.
me with a fucking.
I have literally called him 15 times in one day to wake him up, and I have sat in front of his house until I figured out how to get into his house without calling him. I waited for him to wake up, and he came out there and he realized I was already there.
Yeah. And we go, oh shit, Rob's here. He's like, hold on, man. I'm going to take a piss and we'll talk.
So.
So
then,
yeah, Cody,
Rob-
I got to say, sorry.
You're good. You're good.
But Cody's figured it out because he didn't give up. Because I don't remember what got into me. But I said, hey, whenever you're done doing whatever, come wake me up. And he took that as a challenge. So
I've beat on the side of your house and
He-
damn near broke a window.
Oh, he did too. But the thing about him is he didn't give up. He did it for a solid 20 minutes. And I finally was like, fuck, I thought he'd give up by now. I guess I have to get out of bed. And I got up and I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, you told me to wake you up. And I was like, I didn't actually mean it. Like, I didn't think you would. I didn't. And if you did, I didn't think you would have actually gone this far.
I don't think you understand Cody, and especially mine, like our determination. When you say something,
No. Oh no.
it's real.
I learned
Yeah.
my damn lesson. I thought I knew. I did not know.
Don't say if you don't mean it.
Say it with your chest if you mean it. So, Robbie, we're going to be doing a challenge podcast relatively soon.
Okay.
What do you think would be a good challenge that is equal effective for all of us? Because it can't be like I know where your brain is at.
How many people are involved?
Me, Wyatt, Cody, and Colton. It's tough, right? Because we all have different things that we're into. Wyatt's into doing nothing.
Distance traveled.
Who
So
can-
here's the thing.
Who can sit in a corner of a room and stare at a wall for the longest?
No, no,
That's a good
no.
one. Distance traveled.
That includes driving and running.
It
And
can't.
while we're-
It can't include in driving
Why?
because we drive different amounts for work.
Why?
Because we work at different fucking places. What do you mean? Why? The fuck do you
No.
mean? Why?
Well,
No. So okay. So say you
Physically traveled out like with your legs. That's
okay,
a good one,
if you want
Colton.
to go physically, yes. But I'm saying so. No, when you drive,
Wyatt might win though. He works.
No,
he's a
no,
he has a
forklift.
physical.
Yes, exactly.
I won my physical challenge for the rest of my life, Robbie. I'm not.
No, Wyatt it
I'm
has
not
to be
built
physical.
to do another one.
What? Wyatt,
That's why I said travel. It doesn't have to
If you
be
beat the
physical.
physical challenge, are you going to beat the mental challenge?
Yeah,
No, you're not. No, you're not. You 100%. You know you're not.
That's why
that's
I
not
say
fair. That's
A mental challenge. You're Wyatt's got the most mental fortitude. No, you don't, motherfucker.
But that's why I say travel. Doesn't matter how.
I do. Let's do a trivia contest.
That's not mental fortitude.
Well, yes, it is. We'll
Mental
do
fortitude,
a
no.
trivia night, random facts, like stuff that you just have to have watched enough TV to fucking know. Trust me, I will whoop your ass.
Let's go right
Beautiful.
How was the Greek city of Troy
Wait, where? Which one? How was the Greek city of Troy penetrated with
Trojan
horse? It
unanimously, son?
now. Oh, what was the answer?
doesn't show you.
What the?
Oh, you got
Dr. Seuss.
Who wrote the Cat in the Hat? Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's easy. It changed.
All right, this.
In mathematics, what term describes the bottom number in a fraction? The
Denominator.
The denominator. Yeah.
Who organized the Boston Tea Party? Benjamin Franklin. No, flip it, Colin.
Samuel Adams.
Hey, shout out. You're Rattler, bro. Sorry, we were all wrong. What word describes a cut of steak containing both the T-bone and the tenderloin?
T-bone steak.
That's a fucking porterhouse.
I don't know.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. First of all, the question's wrong. Because that doesn't make any sense. The T-bone is the New York strip and the porter... These fucking people.
If it says T-bone, I assume it's a T-bone steak.
What movie earned Francis Ford Coppola I don't know what any of that means.
Palme d'Or.
In 1979.
Hold on. I gotta remember the name of it.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
No, it's the one about the mafia. What's it called?
The Godfather?
Untouchables?
Yeah, The Godfather.
Apocalypse Now.
Y'all
Also.
son of a bitch.
What?
Above 5,000 feet, coffee beans tend to develop a high level of what? Acidity. Oh! Suck my dick, bitches!
No.
In which type of chemical bonding are electrons shared between who the fuck cares?
Wait, hold on.
Between
Wait.
adjacent atoms.
I know this one.
Ionic bonds.
Oh.
Which type of chemical bonding?
Or is it ionized?
Covalent. You
Covalent.
goddamn son of a
I knew
bitch.
that.
You goddamn motherfucker. Who was Moses' sister in the Bible?
Shit.
Robby. Who is it?
You go to church, motherfucker. You better know this.
That doesn't mean anything. Hold on.
He's like, I'm
It
thinking.
means more than me and Wyatt.
I don't remember that.
Hold on. Who was Moses?
It's not Maid Marian.
Stephanie.
The Mary?
Miriam.
Miriam.
Where did Queen Victoria and Prince Albert get married? I'm going to say
Jamaica.
Wales. Somewhere in Wales. Robbie? These are stupid. Where did you find this?
It's a random trivia generator.
I like it.
I have no idea on that one.
St. James Palace.
What actress replaced Farrah Fawcett on Charlie's Angels in 1977?
No one good enough.
Damn it, I don't remember.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, no.
Cheryl Ladd.
Cheryl Ladd.
What currency was used in the Netherlands before the introduction of the euro?
Oh, it was
Not enough.
Fucking.
You know this, Wyatt?
Yeah, drachma. No,
franc.
not drachma. Was it the franc? Guilders.
What is the only
No,
nation that
drachma
borders both Belgium and
was,
Spain?
Not.
Lego my ego. Waffles. I don't know. Belgium and Spain? France.
You know what I am? I'm hungry.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Fuck you guys! I was right!
Good guess.
Woo!
I'm hungry.
I am too.
I'm hungry too. Okay,
We need
one-
food.
All right, one more round of this. Okay.
One more round!
These last 6 questions. What part of the eye changes shape in LASIK surgery?
Both.
The retina.
Both.
Retina.
The lens. I
The
don't know.
color.
Cornea.
In Shakespeare's play Titus and Creus, who is the queen of the Goths?
Your mom.
Tamara. Nobody gets that. Michelle Bachelet was the leader of what country?
I don't know.
France.
Sweden.
France.
Chile.
God damn it. What genre in Iggy Pop considered to be the god? What?
Reggae.
What?
Punk. Fuck.
What 2 articles of clothing are tokens in the standard Monopoly game?
Top
Suit and
hat.
tie? Oh,
Shoe and
shoe
tie.
and tie. God damn it.
The island of Madeira belongs to which European country?
Not America.
Spain. Portugal. No, wait, that's not. That's fuck. God. Oh, fuck everybody. All right, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. I was right again. It's Portugal. Fuck everybody. I was right. Thank you so
Goodbye.
much. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate everyone being here. Bye. This episode of Somehow We're Adults is over, but if you'd like to support the podcast, you can subscribe to one of the levels of the Patreon, where we will release bonus episodes that can't be found anywhere else. Any of the money that we get from the Patreon would be used to upgrade old equipment, as well as get new gear so that we can make the best podcast for you to tune into. You can also follow the podcast Instagram at Somehow We're Adults, where I share clips and content about the podcast, and the link in the bio will take you to any of the Somehow We're Adults pages. I encourage you to check out another one of the episodes if this is your first time listening, and if you're a repeat listener, thank you for your support. I love making the podcast, and I hope you tune in for future episodes of Somehow We're Adults.